Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome back, ducklings. Hello, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day so far. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Galandir, congratulations on the first. Well done. Siren, good morning. Galandir, good afternoon. Kensei, good afternoon. Skeleton, good evening. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. I am going to keep the intro very, very short. Today's intro is going to be maybe the shortest of this year so far, because I'm going to thank Kensei for the hydrate. Sip. And then I'm booting up Dark Deity. Like right now, actually. I'm just gonna boot up the game. Today, I would like to clear some missions. I would like to progress. I would like to see more of the game. That is the purpose for today. That is the big purpose for today. I know yesterday was my off day and then we streamed something else, but I missed playing this game yesterday. And I am mad that I didn't stream more of it. So, we're rectifying that today by just cutting everything. The only thing that I wanted to do, obviously, to start out with is to say hello to you wonderful people. That's the thing that matters the most to me, and the thing that matters the second most is getting more of this game into my fucking veins. So, hedge your bets right now on when Jason's gonna come in and complain about the fact that there is no intro and that we're not yapping an hour in. Like, set your bets right now. And then we'll see. Kensei, you are the best duckling. Hello, hello. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. So, button. Aha! Shortcuts. Here we are, here we are, here we are. We have 10 characters with us. And I've made plans. I have made plans. I think I know what I want to do with everyone. Let me regale you with my stupid plans. Let's start with Valeria. The one important thing that I have to mention before we dive into this is that I do not know what the second row is. I do not want to know. We are going to run into this wall head first. That's the important part, right? So, the hour-long early intro was great and Jason's just late. Yeah, and we accidentally crashed, so the timer under the stream isn't accurate. The stream crashed. You're right, Kensei. Good cover, good cover. Good man. So, Valeria. We're gonna run Valeria as a Nightblade. One thing that I've come to like a lot is Grimstroke. I like this ability a hell of a lot. Poison is a really cool stat. So, our plan for Valeria is to cast an ability every turn so we can get Shadow Step going. Dodge increased by 20 for 2 turns after using an ability. I think this stacks, but I'm not quite sure. So if we cast abilities 2 turns in a row, we have 40 dodge. 40 dodge is a lot. That gets her from 55 dodge to 95 dodge, which is insane. Mind you, 1%, one dodge is usually 1%, but it's counteracted by accuracy. So if the opponent has 100 accuracy and we have 95 dodge, then they have a 5% hit chance. I think we can make her work in that role. To that extent, we're going knife, and we're gonna run a light, which dealing damage applies 30 heavy blind stacks. This means the opponent now has a minus 30% chance to hit us, so we can attack them, apply heavy blind, they attack us back with minus 30% hit chance, and then if we double, which we're going to aim for, she has 19 speed right now. Here, let me show you. We get to apply this again. So we'll have 60 heavy blind on that enemy for whatever happens on their off turn. So we don't need to kill. We also apply light poison stacks. These will only matter for that combat, but poison obviously means that they lose all of their stats. They lose 2 of every stat, and we apply that on hit as well. So we need some baseline accuracy to hit things, and then we run her into whatever the hell we want. She doesn't have to kill, she doesn't have to crit. All she needs to do is outspeed something and basically be like the dodge tank. That's Valeria. Who knows how this is gonna go? If we find a crit weapon, by the way, we'll happily play a crit weapon with her. Alden! I don't give a shit what Alden does, because Alden does exactly this. Alden is going to be our, like, little action monkey. He's already doing that kind of, right? He is going to be casting phase. He's going to be getting people around the board. And he's our mana support for other people. I'm hoping to get Ancient Writ down by a lot of mana and, like, into, like, a lot of mana refresh so we can just, like, hand out mana for other people to be a mana battery. He's probably better used as a magic tank on account of his building knowledge passive, where he gains infinite fortitude. But really, we don't want to attack something, we want to infinite mana spam. That's all we want to do. That's all we want to do. Misty, good morning. And Matu, good morning too. Master of the duel, but will struggle against multiple high accuracy enemies. Yes! However, high accuracy enemies are usually like archers that A, she can just run into, and B, we just need to like pick off. Our hope is that she is going into the fight with a lot of enemy brawlers or enemy mages, because they're usually mid accuracy, mid to good accuracy, which she can outpace. Remember that heavy poison and like the light poison we apply as well. Heavy and light is just for 2 or 1 turn or 2 or 1 fight. That's all that means. A poison also just reduces all stats. So if we apply 4 heavy poison, that's -4 dex, -4 luck. I think it's also minus luck. Which means enemies have a drastically shittier hit chance to begin with. Even high hit chance enemies are really going to suffer from that. Of Tacos and Cola? Fuck yeah. Afid! Good morning, Afid. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's what Alden's doing. Alden's gonna be Action Monkey. I really like his class for that role. That's it. We're gonna use an ability every turn, hopefully. Saxon! Oh, whoa. So, Saxon is kind of doing what Valeria is doing, only more killy. We are playing Saxon as a monk, and monks have Charged Ki. Elevates the unit's key state, raising advanced stats by 9 for 2 turns. Advanced stats are power, accuracy, crit, true speed, and dodge. I don't think I need to tell you that +9 speed is stupid. And +9 power, by the way, also dumb. Crit and accuracy and dodge, +9 is nice, but those are stats that are much more in the realm of like 100, like multiple dozens, as opposed to speed that is like a lower level where 9 is monstrous. So he's much more killy. He's going to be our offense version of Valeria in essence. We also have Ki Blast, which has a 4-tile range of just doing like true 27. And we also apply heavy weak stacks on attacks. What we're doing with this weapon is we're going leeching, because I do need mana for this to keep the stat buff going. We're going to be leeching mana. We might not need this in the end, and then we get rid of it, but for now, that's it. And back to light, we apply 30 heavy blind to enemies. We don't have Valeria's cool passive, and quite frankly, our dodge is also just worse at 38. But this will help him stay alive against enemies that he would otherwise not survive. There shouldn't be too much of that. He's reasonably tanky. He's very tanky, actually. This will be fine. Gwyn. So Gwyn is stupid. Really simple. Gwyn is going to be our crit fisher. We are going 50% additional crit damage, plus 10% crit, or plus 10 crit. We have a 35% crit on the weapon. We have fucking 59% crit overall. Assassin barbs, right? We're just gonna go crit fishing. We are playing her as a devoted right now. Crit fishing, first of all, Executioner like benefits from it as well. We're not gonna see this too much. But right now, Gwyn doubles most things. And then just hits for abnormally high damage. 24 power is insane. Her dodge is better than Saxon's, although she doesn't have the self buff. But the way that we're going to make Gwyn survive is through her on-kill gain light block. So we might drop a dodge somewhere. We don't have to be the most reliable dodge tank in the universe. Gwyn is absolute just frontline go kill. She's probably my best unit right now. Very closely followed by Saxon. We're going to see this in action almost immediately. Kamari! I don't know. He's a healer, I suppose. So what I call like relic people so far, I don't super love these. A ritualist is a class that I don't know what to do with, if I'm being quite honest with you. It's supposed to be like this voodoo support magic thing, and I don't like it. Neither do I like mana transfusion, nor do I like hacks here. I think both of these are rather weak. And then Blood Mage just says attacks heal equal to enemy bleed stacks. Applying bleed stacks by itself is a bit of a shit show. Like, he obviously can do it, but why do I need that if I can just tap a unit? This is a class I do not care for, and I'm tempted to switch him to more of like an elementalist role. Because Ritual is just... No. The time to kill that we're facing right now is way too high for all of this debuff stacking to be relevant. But his name is Calamari. Start playing Once Human again after having been playing nothing but Wilds, basically just since its release. I'm waiting for Once Human to get like a good patch again, so we can like go onto like a new server and like chill on a new server. Probably like the next Omen cycle. But I need something to play off stream, so like that's not the worst idea. So Kamari is a unit, now that I think about it, that I made plans for all units and then I just skipped over him and went like, oh, whatever. What is Elementalist? Power increased by 4 after ability use until next combat, so we kind of want to punch. Shield and Ally with Ice, applying heavy block stacks, that's cool. Hollow Pillar Flame dealing AoE. Oh, that's an AoE. We should just play him as an Elementalist, no? Let me see. So he goes to 60% mastery, and Cassandra, our other, goes to 90% mastery. Cassandra theoretically would be a much, much better Elementalist than him. Cassandra, on the other hand, though, is our primary healer. She retains her healing skill, but, like, I really like Healing Wave. Whereas his healing skill is his personal skill. He has a personal skill that heals. Very Witch Doctor-y from Dark's Dungeon. We could go Juggernaut, right? Like, that's a lot of defense and fortitude. Consume all active debuffs to heal for 9 each. That's cool. All flames causing next to attacks to take 9 damage after combat. That's okay. Yo, we could do that. We could just do that, chat. What do you think? We have like 14 defense, 18 fortitude is insane levels of tankiness. We compare this with Benji, right? 15 defense, 6 fortitude. This man will have trouble dying if we go Juggernaut. Taking damage restores mana equal to the damage taken. We don't even have anything good to use. I think the problem is that his heal can't be self-cast, right? So his heal is quick stitching. Heal up to 3 allies in a line for 25. There's no way to self-cast this at all. So we'd be struggling with like some level of sustain. This is one thing that I talked with Tornis about, if you were there for that conversation on stream. Because there is no such thing as a zone of control, something that stops enemies from moving. The way that Dark Deity 1 and Dark Deity 2 now too have you protect your back row is by just walling. Like hard walling. You line up all the dudes. That kind of leads you to want to have a gigantic amount of melee characters supported by a small amount of like potent back row characters. The question obviously is, we have like, how many of those do we need? We have 4 front row. Like, we have 4 frontline characters. Absorb pain and sustain. Yes, but how many debuffs can we find, Matu? That's the problem. Like, how many debuffs do you think we can find? Most enemies just kind of hit us right now. We do eat a lot of debuffs from the random empowerments that we're playing with. But... still, like... his mastery stat for, like, the caster stuff is super dog shit, no? Like, this is really bad. If I compare this to, like... Oh god, look at poor Alden over there. What would Alden be on a Warlock? 70%, 90%? Yeah, you are definitely an action monkey. Like, Arthur is the epitome of a caster. Yeah, let's move him out of this. We do have coins. We can afford to do this. And I would love to have an AoE, but I think we need to find someone within, like, that class. I'm gonna call them clerics. To have, like, proper mastery scaling. Frozen! I didn't know there was a direct. Was there anything cool announced? Yeah, let's go. Juggernaut! We'll have to worry about equipment in a second. Because now equipment matters. Now he'll be fighting. Benji! I love this man. Benji's gonna be a frontline Fizz soak tank. Or that heavy hitter, kind of dodgy accuracy, hit a guy. That's it. there is no nuance to Benji. There is none of it. I briefly toyed with the idea of putting him into Devoted, but I also kind of want to have a one of each instead of, like, doubling on the classes that I think are really good. Otherwise, Valeria would also go... No, we'd be staying Nightblade. Gwyn might be going Nightblade as well, honestly. I kind of want to have the class spread still. So, Benji's staying where he is. He's going to be at the front line doing Benji things, right? Not just because he also has Head of Steam.
Sky Striker gets new cardboard again.
Nappy! Yeah, I saw the 2 new cards. They seem okay. Like, 0 is just a way to get, like, a really fucking convenient, linkage going, right? Like, it's just a way into linkage. And then the new spell is Hurrah Recycling. Hurrah, hurrah. It's not bad. Short of Metroid and more of ZA. What is ZA except for South America? South Africa. South America, goddammit. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon ZA. Yeah, sorry. There we go. And Neffy, thank you for the 38 months. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know, like, I need to get out of the current Master Duel format before I care about any other cards. I consider Master Duel to be fucking unplayable right now. Like, I am playing Stun. That's how bad it is. Like, nothing else leads to any game. There are just no games. Awful. Anyway, Benji. Arthur. Arthur's role is going to be really simple. We're going to be spamming Luna Reeve. Done. That's it. We pick whatever class has the highest mastery scaling, and then we spam Luna Reeve. That's it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Zanel. Quick draw. Range damage? I don't know whether she's good range damage. Right now, she's a bit not. But hopefully that changes. I don't think I see her in any other role. A Ranger Cutthroat, definitely not her. A Tamer we'll talk about in a second. I do not have anything for her yet because... You know what? Is there a... There is a longbow in this store. We should just buy this longbow. There. And now we can look at runes for her. Didn't want to put this on shortbow and then spend 600 to get the runes back out. Let's see. We're not going Colossus. We'll talk about that in a minute. we're likely going to be aiming to double attack, right? Which means we probably want to reduce weight. This thing is weight 3. Let's do that. Let's just too supporty. 5 mana from kills. Colossus is so fucking good, but like not on her specifically, right? Hello, Hellsrath, how you doing? Hello, hello. I think I want to invest into the others. Maybe we just get accuracy. What I want to do with her is I want to find a crit bow. I want to find something to like play crit with. The class itself, 30% luck, 90% dexterity, should be fucking decent at critting. Should really be decent at critting. So like that's probably what we're doing. She also has alacrity, follow-up attacks regenerate mana, which means we do absolutely want multiple attacks. We need to speed, so Colossus is out, right? Colossus is just straight out. We could go Barbs for now, but like this is definitely going to get taken out because 10% crit obviously does nothing. What do I think about Solar Rune for Zanel? Is Solar the 10% to do 50% extra damage skeleton? Is that the one? Playing White Forest combo, then again, most people scoop it for... Yeah, that's the problem, Neffy. While I like it, it doesn't produce games. Like, it's not interesting. Yes, I do not think that rune is good whatsoever, Skeleton. So, the Solar Rune has a couple of issues. Let me see whether I can find the rune for you all real quick. Oh, I can just hover. Oh, wait, I need to have a rune in order to hover. Come on. Do we not have anyone with a Solar Rune? There. 10% chance to deal 50% extra damage. Now I need to be down here again. So I think this rune is awful. Why? Because on average, this is going to increase your damage by 5%, right? 10% of the time, you do 50% more damage. So if you scale this up to like 100% of cases, that would be 5% roughly. Give or take. Here's the problem. That burst comes in chunks, and bursts are bad. The reason why bursts are bad, or rather non-reliable bursts are bad, is because when you attack an enemy unit, you are looking for one of 3 outcomes. You are looking to kill the unit, you are looking to weaken the unit, or I had a third one planned. I forgot what the third one was planned. Oh yeah, you're looking to kill the unit outright, you're looking to bring it down enough to gang up on it so that like multiple characters together can bring something down, or you're looking to weaken it just enough that a weaker character can kill it for experience. Those are the 3 outcomes. For the first one, if you have to rely on a 10% chance, then that character cannot reliably kill anyone. If the character can already reliably kill anyone, you would never want this to begin with because it's just overkill damage. Secondly, for piling multiple characters into something, this will usually be done by you looking at the number of damage that a character does. Not right now, Magnus, I'm talking. I'm in the middle of a rant. And after you have calculated all the numbers together and planned tactically for what you're about to do, you're then going to send the unit in. If this triggers, you might not need 1 or 2 of the units that you've allocated to this, but now you need to reassess the entire board again. That isn't bad, but it's time consuming and not great as an overall strategy. Thirdly, if you want to weaken a unit before someone, so that someone else can get the experience, this can just proc and kill it. In which case, you're putting the experience on a character that wasn't supposed to get it. Solar is by far the worst rune out of all of them, and that includes the fucking 4 generics. This is dog shit. And under no circumstances should you ever take this. Actually, there is one circumstance. Some games have items or relics or a modifier that says probability-based effects are X% more likely to happen. Should there be something like that in Dark Deity 2? Should there be a thing that says, hey, all your proc chances now have 30% more chance to trigger? Then Solar suddenly becomes good because it's just another form of crit. The difference between Solar and crit, by the way, you might say, hey, but that's just how crits work, right? But that's how critting works. And you are right. The difference between Solar and crit is that a designated crit character, you are usually trying to raise crit as much as possible so it can become semi-reliable or expected. That's the difference. This chance you can never raise, which means it's always going to be a thing on the side. It's always going to be a thing on the side. So, I hope that made sense. And now that I've gone through it, Magnus, I hope you're doing well. Let me get that duckling for you. Hello, Magnus. Zoop. Let's add the Magnus duck. Oh. There he is. Boop. Oh, oh, and then my hair did weird things. There we go. There we go. So yeah, like I like this is garbage. I honestly think in some cases this is worse than not having a rune. I should get crit on Irving to 88 on average and Dark to 81, so understand perfectly. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, look at our Gwyn, right? The hope is Gwyn. She's level 9. We have 59% crit chance. What do you think I'm going to do with this unit by the end of the game? What do you think? The people who crave big number? I mean, we'll see big numby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I will feed you that. Ori, hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. So, back to Zanel. No, we were done with Zanel. I think we were done with Zanel. Yes. We're gonna go there somewhere. Riordan! So Riordan is a weird one. His speed is really bad, right? So because his speed sucks ass, we're just ignoring it. This is a weight 8 bow, which means this man is going to be on -7 true speed. So he'll never double anything and he will get doubled by everything. We're running Colossus for 5 extra power, 5 extra weight, and 10 extra accuracy. And we're running extra accuracy as a placeholder. There might come a time where there's something interesting for this to take, but right now I just want to absolutely positively guarantee that he can snipe enemy rogues. That's his role. He snipes enemy rogues. We're going to be playing him. I played him as a quick shot before. I've switched this now. We're going to be playing this man as a tamer. Here's the reason why we're playing him as a tamer. We already have a quick draw. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's it. I don't like the quick draw abilities to begin with. I don't like Wicked Cackle. I don't like Command Hyena. Zanel gets around this because her personal ability makes him money. So, nifty. Riordan, on the other hand, his personal ability nukes a guy and then rips like 10 armor off of them. So, we're going to put this stupid gigantic siege ballista into an enemy, and if they live, big if on that front, by the way, very big if on that front, if they live 30 power, then they have -10 defense. So whatever else looks at them explodes. The other cool thing that I've decided we're going to do is that he's going to be carrying a ghoul ring. He gains fortitude equal to half of his weapon weight. Tamer, funnily enough, is a class with 1 to 2 physical range. This can counter melee, bitches! And you might not know this, but Riordan's personal passive says increase weapon stats by 20%. Now, do you know what a weapon stat is? Because a weight is a weapon stat. So all of this just gets increased. All of this just gets upped. So his weapon is really fucking heavy. He is on 10 defense, 13 fortitude. He's just gonna tank. Mildly. Like, he's not gonna tank too much, but he is going to be tanking something. The problem is obviously the speed. He can only tank light enemy units that double him for not a lot of damage. But this is a ranged character we can kind of leave on the front line sometimes. And by doubling, I mean they'll attack him once, and then he will shoot them in the fucking face with an industrial-sized railgun. Dragon Cap Man! That is still the cutest fucking peak emote, like, in the history of ever. I love this peak emote so much. It's so good. It is so good. Anyway. Is defense, melee, and fortitude magic? Yes, that is correct. It is. And what I want to do eventually is there is a ring that says equalizes fortitude and defense. I forgot the name of it. If he gains like 1,000,000 fortitude from this, then we'll equip this and then we'll have them equalized between another. We'll be doing that. But that is for later once I have resources, which right now I do not have. And even then, that's like a side theme. Really, what we're going to be doing is, if you look at his abilities, it's Command Wolf, over and over and over and over. We have this upgraded to have its defense reduction hit another -5, so this is -12 right now. Call the Pride I consider to be interesting. You can put this, like, you stand next to a tank, you call the Pride, both you and that tank gain 12, and then you set up the rest of your formation. And then command line we have on lifesteal, because honestly, 20 additional damage. I would like to remind you, he is power 30. Command Lion is a power 50 attack, which I don't think any enemy right now even begins to live through. This is a delete button that then heals us for 50% of it. Nifty. So that's Riordan. And then Cassandra. So Cassandra is a unit that I'm very, very excited about. I'm very, very excited about Cassandra. As far as weapons go, we have nothing. It doesn't matter. She's not going to be fighting. At least not if I can help it. Because Cassandra is kind of our healer, but she has also now become our crowd controller. We have access to Whirlpool. Creates a 3x3 Whirlpool that units cannot move out of for one turn. We can drop this, gather enemies in it, and just out of range, just poke at them, which is fucking exciting. It also allows us to control wide gaps with only one tank. We put one tank in range of this Whirlpool, directly next to it. We put the Whirlpool in front. All the enemies gather in the Whirlpool. They can't run past. This is our zone of control. And this class, Waveseer, is a huge contender for I might want another. A huge contender. Because Whirlpool is just that interesting of a skill. This is big. Kamari could have gone into Waveseer as well, but I still want some variety for now. The other cool thing about this is that if we want to play her in a close role like this, then Dark Penchant will trigger a lot more often. Because she will be within 2 tiles of something fucking dying. And also, Aquatic Affinity, which is the passive from Waveseer, is minus 30% mana costs for everything, which has led me to just flat out take plus 50% cost and plus 50% healing on this upgrade here. We just have that now. And this is still kind of cheap as fuck. We've taken range on Whirlpool. You have to, otherwise she has to be in melee range of the Whirlpool. This way she can be outside. And then we have debuff cleansing on Healing Wave to get like AoE debuffs out of the way. And that is almost it. The other thing that she has is a Lifebinder ring. Healing this unit provides is increased by 50%. Hurrah. Is there any other ring? There was another ring somewhere. Saxon has a lava ring right now. Abilities gain 20% effect, but this could go anywhere. This could go on Arthur. This can kind of go on Alden. Yes. The dumbest ring. I forgot to tell you about the stupidest ring we have. This is Bloodied Ring. Add 8% of max HP to advanced stats. Caps at 100. So at 100 HP, you have +8 to every stat. Well, to every advanced stat. Power, accuracy, crit, true speed, dodge. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, this thing's gonna destroy. I think that's what this is. I think that's what these little +3s are right now. Because we're already sitting at 43, right? We're already sitting there. And that has to be what it is. Hold up, if I unequip the ring. Inventory. Ringos? Yes. So a flat +3 to every stat right now is kind of crazy. And like she's the only like real unit that is tanky enough to like use this. If you could, would you put an Archmage ring on Arthur? It's the +1 range ring on ability. Let's have a look. Anti-mage. Archmage, you say? Archmage. Gain +1 ability range to all abilities with higher than 1 base range. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I want to put that on Cassandra. This only benefits Whirlpool, but... And so Arthur doesn't need this. The reason why Arthur doesn't need this is because Lunar Reef is already a 1-2-3. This is already artillery. Star Surge is 1-2-6. We don't need anything there. And Moonlight is 1-2-3. 3 is a monstrous range in this. 3 is a monstrous range. Arthur does not need the range. We'd have to see like classes 2, like the second tier of classes, to see whether there are any abilities that really benefit from it. It would allow us to respec out of the Lunar Reef upgrade early and get a different one, but like I think we're fine. I think we're absolutely fine there. That's it. That is the state of units right now. Arthur doesn't have another rune, by the way, because there's really nothing he wants to do. He's not going to fight. He's going to Lunar Reef and chill. So, I don't know. I had a light rune. Now, with that being said, let's go get some fight. We're still early. We're still early. Plenty of chances.
Welcome to Great Root.
Oh, that's pretty.
Home of the Kaaba, beating heart of the Sylvan people.
That's just pretty art.
Wow. I've read stories about the Weald, but to see with my own eyes is...
It's seriously something else, huh?
This place is all the Weald is. Beautiful, tranquil, and home.
Also not yet on fire.
How sad that so many of your people are denied the chance to know this beauty for themselves.
It is sadder still that scores of our own people were denied the breadth of their lives by human hands.
I'd imagine neighbors like Asvarel paint quite the poor picture of us.
You think Asvarel to be the only kingdom of man to wage war? Their empire rose as all have. Homes built upon bone, crops fertilized with blood.
In their defense, blood has electrolytes.
I believe it may be prudent to focus on the matter of the wards.
Yes, it would. Come, we will meet in the Grand Hall.
The Great Root Shrine.
And that's everything we know. Now your turn. Tell us about the blood feud.
Very well. Zanil, if you would.
Oh, Zanil.
Right.
Okay.
The Sylvans have long abhorred war, but we still practice battle, both to protect our borders and for matters of ceremony. What you saw between us was one such ceremony.
Then it's more of a ritual than a war?
Indeed. When our tribes cannot agree, the matter is resolved by way of combat.
Yeah, so just like
Zanil wished
ours.
to open the Weald to the wider world. I did not. And so, she and her Kasaba have been so bold as to challenge my Kaaba.
Go figure. She doesn't really seem the type.
No, she does not. It would seem we are both poor judges of character, human.
Not all of our kind are willing to hide behind the oaken wall our whole
His
lives.
voice actor is doing such a
You
fucking
are
good job.
young, foolish, eager, and ambitious. Such a mixture brews within the heart a draught deadlier than the vilest of poisons. And its name is hubris.
Is it
Queen Wrath.
hubris, Kamal,
What was her
or
name?
conceit?
Drysha or something?
I believe the Weald should join Varroa, not shun it.
And you are wrong. Varroa cannot even care for its own people, but the Weald provides. We've no need for them and their politics.
I suppose that means you also have no need of our aid?
Ordinarily, you would be correct, but these are exceptional circumstances, and so exceptions are to be made.
So, what's the plan then?
There is a place not far from here that houses the Central Ward. There I can determine the source of our woes. Be warned. Of late, the Ward's sanctum has become a most treacherous place. You will help us retrieve it.
We're ready, if you would show us the way.
Let's go
Then
fight.
let us waste no time. I need not tell your kind to be prepared for a fight, but I will warn you nonetheless. Hold a moment, you.
Me?
Oh,
Not sure why you'd
Oh,
bother.
you're an
You'd
elf.
Be better off talking to Gwyn or Alden.
No, I would not. I wish to speak to you. Tell me, boy. I've never seen an elf like you before.
Yeah? Thanks for sharing. You can join the club and keep it to yourself next time.
wow!
See, I am not the first to make this observation.
Look, just call me half-breed or mutant or whatever. That's what you types always want.
I only wondered how one such as you came to travel with these churls.
Because one such as you abandoned me on the street. Left their baby to die in the cold. Don't know why. And these churls saved me. The order... My father saved me. They're family now.
You think an act of kindness is enough to make a family of these people?
It's certainly better than the ears.
Answer my question.
I'm not like them, but they love me anyway. You could learn from them, you know that?
Okay, stop. The act of kindness was when he was a baby dying on the streets. He has since then been raised by them for God knows how many years. That's what makes them family, not them picking him up off the fucking street. Like, that's the first step. But he's already gone through, like, untold amounts of other steps afterwards. What kind of dumb observation is that? Oh, you think one act of kindness? No! Like, it's been at least, like, what, 2 decades? What do you mean, you moron? What the fuck?
Come now, you two. We cannot afford to delay any longer.
She's right. You're wasting time. Let's go.
Behind that icy veneer of his burns quite the fire. How curious.
We shouldn't have given him fire magic, he's right. Maybe we'll find a better spell than Lunar Reap eventually. Right now, I don't see it. The Ward Network Hub.
We are
Oh
here.
god, we need IT support. Oh, puppies. What the fuck?
You weren't kidding. I'm no mage, but even I can see there's some wicked magic in the air.
See how the roots writhe and coil? The very forest itself shudders in pain.
Are the
What
wards
the
really
fuck
capable
is
of
this map?
causing such a thing?
No.
Is it to make a dirt
seed of
through?
corruption buried here that must be uprooted.
Like I said, Drisha.
I only hope that Zanil's ambition did not sow that seed.
I suppose we'll know soon enough. To arms, people!
Let's go chop some tree. Let's go treat the forest with respect. What is this? Why is it green? That's not my deployment zone. Purify shrine curses and win by turn 9. Oh, fuck off. No. I really dislike these win conditions. So what do we have for loot? That's the first thing we're checking. A flame essence, an astral coin, a really cursed looking chest. Cool. I do like cursed looking chests. We have a crystal essence. I love all essences. There's a purify. There's a deactivate. What is toxic gas? 2 poison per turn. Oh, 2 poison per turn. I see. There is more loot here, and then there is a crystal essence. Cannot be double attacked. Stats increased. Thorns. Oh, this one's gonna be like a barrel of fun. This one's gonna be great. Zinni, how you doing? Hello, Zinni. I've been enjoying this a lot. Gractar model is the only thing you give Age of Sigmar credit for, and maybe the Eltharion, but that's it. Neffy, this is something that I couldn't disagree with any harder. The fucking Iron Orc dudes, like the big stompy, like Iron Jaw ones, with the little like pitbull looking dragon. Like, Age of Sigmar has some insanely good models. Archeon on his stupid like 3-headed bullshit thing. I wish we had half the quality that Age of Sigmar has in their models in 40k. I wish. Ichi. Good morning, Ichi. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right, chat, we need a battle plan. What are the bad abilities here? Heavy snare. That's going to be a road bump. Can't use abilities. Apply to heavy snare. Fuck. Always makes a double attack when counterattacking damage increased. The good thing is this won't be counterattacking because these are range 2. So if we close into melee, they die. Cleaver. Ignore 50% of enemy defense on fort. Both of these. Oh. We need to aggress on them first. We cannot let them fall on us. They're what, 18 power? They're 18 power. With a breath attack, I see. Okay. Let's throw Benji at the problem. I think if we throw Benji here, he dies. But, like, hard. So on this side, we need a Rearden. He's got, like, really good mixed defenses, which is what we'll need here. Honestly, Valeria. This yells for dodge tanking, doesn't it? Let's put Valeria there. Part of me wants to put Gwyn there too, but I think Gwyn needs to lead the other side. Together with Saxon. I wish I could put Benji like here, but it's not letting me. And then we take Alden. Once we're here, I reckon this deactivates the poison. I think that's what it's about to do. There's also going to be reinforcements coming in, right? Like, clearly. Purify. Don't know what this is. These are the only 2 shrine curses I see. We'll see. Once we've cleared this, we can teleport, like, probably Valeria over this wall to start engaging this. What are you? A Tribeless Sylvan. Bloody Death Crime when defeated, apply heavy bleeds. There's another no abilities. +2 movement. This one's scary. Because this one probably engages with this pack. Well, good luck, win. I wish we could put Zanel back and like have Benji there. That would make me so much happier. We could wall here with 2. We might have to. We could start by teleporting Saxon forward. So that both Saxon and Gwyn are within range to mess with this. Ooh, I don't hate that. We could also start by just teleporting Gwyn in there. One advantage that we have, and that advantage is very big. This map might just fall over. It might. We have more levels than like anything else here. Our lowest level unit is higher level than this map. He said and didn't look at Cassandra. Cassandra is on level, never mind. So we do have a massive combat advantage. We can also put Cassandra in there to wave it up over here. Whirlpool would go extra hard here, wouldn't it? Whereas here it's kind of lost. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we have 9 turns to get the extra. And we're going to. Let's do this. Drool Shroom and Delish Room. Okay, what do those do? An emerald and a focus rune. I need this emerald. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's the other one. I need this emerald. So these are the 2 purifiers, and I don't even know what this is. That's the other thing that we need to deactivate for the poison to go away, and never mind. There is a world where we ignore the poison, by the way. Where we just go.
I'll see it done.
Let's see how we line up here. Pretty well. Brutal Strike would be a kill. Let's go begin. I wanted to crit fish. Didn't find anything.
Let's move, people.
This is now a kill and we get light blocking up.
Or die.
Never mind, this was always going to be a kill as we hit for 42.
Don't be too harsh.
We are now lightly blinded, lightly exhausted, and lightly blocking. I do not know why we're only lightly blocking 8, but I don't know.
Happily.
You know what? 39 health.
I can do this.
How much damage does Ki Blast? 27? Almost.
You need me?
Let's go phase
I'm
this
here,
guy
don't
forward.
worry.
That does take our Elden usage out. We go
Let
charge
me
Ki.
handle this.
And then you're going to see this man fist fight a bear. Okay. Foot fight a bear. Ha. That works. For the black belt meal, low and high. Reduces stamina consumption for invading. That's fine. I'm not super hyped about it. Link! Hello, Link. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What did you do today? What did you do today? Honestly, this seems like decent, right? We don't need to do anything here. We just like punch this thing. Oh, I never looked at his weapon. Crap. What bear that puddle? Grey and Bold. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. On feet, just leg fists. You know, I don't like to think of them like that because I don't like to think like that. Railgun! Okay, I should have probably lioned that. It's fine. It'll all be fine. We do have to poison here.
Special delivery.
We do need to get her stacks going, right? Her passive stacks. Get him. 35% crit would be funny. Check out the creator build for Clair Obscure. The game should be right up your alley. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, the creator build?
Coming.
Oh, for... Oh, I know what... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Never mind, never mind. I'm in the same... I'm in the same program. But... no, I will be playing it day one. I'll be playing it day one. I just don't want to do it now and, like, spoil myself of the, like, future for it. Waiting for the bear to sue you? Why would the bear sue me? I'm bear friendly. You only have 3 to 4 days more left to get a taste. Yeah, I'm not going to, though. Like, I do not like these, like, small snippets of a game pre-launch. I don't think that shit's content. Like, I think that's really shitty content. Because most, like, viewers don't have that on their radar. So they're not gonna come to you, like, to you to look for that. Nice. Take that puppy. Cool. And B, like, what's the point, right? You're just, like, ruining your own launch day experience for no gain. Nice. Unnecessary.
We or die.
Yeah, no, okay, fine, Gwyn. Go fucking crazy, I suppose.
Let's put it to good use.
It's just, like, cheap marketing hype that, like, I'm not getting anything for myself out of, so I don't like to take part in these things. I will be playing that stuff turn 1, or day 1. Jonas! Let's spoilers, sir! I'm still split on whether or not I would like it and to see if it causes motion dizziness. Oh, that makes perfect sense. But this is something that I would do off stream, personally, right? Obviously, spoilers surrounding. Yeah, no, absolutely, Tortoise, absolutely. Stay spoiler-free. Looking forward to more of you playing. Are you playing today, Tortoise? Before I do anything else, are you playing today? I would love to see what you've got cooked up. We've reached a portion, we've reached a map where I am outscaling shit. He's unhealthily addicted, yeah. After PoE2 expansion reveal, nice. Nice, nice, nice. My builds are starting to come online. That's the good thing, but there is some really annoying shit. Like, in terms of empowerments, there's some really annoying stuff that we need to plan around, so... Not quite steamrolling. Don't think we will. But, last warning, we are going back in. I'm going to be moving the camera around again to, like, do spoiler stuff. Stay safe. Thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate that. So we took about no damage last turn. We took about 0 damage. You know what this was? You know what?
Don't overdo it now.
Fuck it, we're pushing turns. What's the worst that could happen? Right? What? Oh, we can't use abilities. That's the worst that can happen. Reaving. Purify. Purifying gives us 3 poison. Ah, cool. Severe poison. 3 combats. I had not seen a severe status yet. Huh. Oh no, I do have to play the first to play this one. This is a direct sequel to the first one. For example, Alden is a character in the first one. He's a child in the first one. He's starting, like, an intro game character, chapter 1, so that's not a spoiler for the first one. But as far as it comes to story and, like, what you're doing, you don't really know. You don't really. I will, however, say, if you think you might want to play the first one, then I would play the first one first, because going back to it after playing this one is going to be hard. Like, going back to the first one after this one is going to feel like shit.
Special delivery.
We should have probably fleet feet it there. Fleet put it. Fleet beats it. Doesn't matter. Let's go. We're just going to draw aggro. It'll be fine. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? What is the worst that can happen? Shadow Step stacks. There we go. Plus 40 dodge. As long as we keep casting an ability every turn, we need something cheap that you can spam every turn. As long as we find something like this, we can Shadow Step. We can upkeep that. Alright, let's deal with the aggro puppy over there. How do we deal with the aggro puppy over there? Hold. Hold. Let me keep, like, these ranges in mind. We have nothing but our hopes and dreams, right? We have a Fort tile, which we're going to be spinning on. I'm tempted to Whirlpool. I'm really tempted to Whirlpool. The only downside is that we put Cassandra in. And I don't know how I feel about that. Because we'd be Whirlpooling over here. You know what? No, that's a great idea. Let's go Whirlpool over there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go Benji. And then we need to start getting kills with Zanil. That's kind of the big thing. If we have time, which right now it looks like we might, then we really want to Zanil. Good miss. Splish splash! Alright. They have a 0% hit chance for 0 damage. I love this. That's the poisoned one. Now for the non-poisoned one, 16 for 6 overall. That's okay. Oh, one of them connected. Cool. So we can't retaliate against these. They're range 2. But we have them in combat now. And that is all I want. We might get the puppies too. Wait, what was that? What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Let's finish this.
Whirlpool does not work like that. A unit needs to stay in Whirlpool in order to not be able to get out of it anymore? Ah. Uh-oh. Fucking uh-oh. Be strong for mother, Benji. That's all of this is fine. Like, the left flank I'm happy with. The poison is annoying, but like... Yeah.
Speak.
This is okay. We're just gonna kill this. Drop this tree.
Your blood shall sate the wheel.
Good. Whoa! Whoa, sir! Excuse me? That's a level? That's a mild level right there.
Happily.
We're on
Good
40
call.
mana, which is not
Never
enough to do
mind.
anything with.
Steady.
Let's go Moonlight. These attack Fort, So we don't care about this because we have 20 fucking fort. 20. He's on 20 fort. 15 defense, 20 fortitude, chat. What the fuck? So we don't care. This doesn't matter. 14 fort, 10 fort. We're fine there. No matter what happens. We could, if we were so inclined, do a little bit of coal just to be safe. We have the mana region. Everything's gonna be fine. Alright, over here. This sucks. A lot.
I can do this.
I do need to start lining people up. That's one big problem. Benji, over there, please. -1 tree.
So powerful.
This is what I'm mostly concerned about. Oh, this is the guy's range that I still see. Okay.
Let's get it done.
Then you over there. What? Really? Did we run out?
Time to ride.
We ran out. And we can't use abilities while in here. Ah. Verily. I suppose. Verily.
You sure?
No, that's still fine. That's still fine. We can do 14. It's the fact that that just does 0, dude. Juggernaut Kamari is ridiculous. Yes! Yes, it is! I haven't had a chance to play yet, been swamped with patching, but it is on my list to play after I try Kazan. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, welcome in. We only just switched him over to Juggernaut. He is... I don't like Ritualist at all. Not a fan of Ritualist, so we were looking for something else for him to do. This is... stupid. Like, stupid in a good way, mind, but stupid nonetheless. We still can't cast ability. Oh my god, why am I stupid today? Fuck. So the plan was go here, healing wave down, Zanil over here, Monkey. Well, if we do all of that, then we don't need Gwyn. This is the other ridiculous character, by the way. 81% crit.
That'll have to do.
Oh, Dex level. I'll take a Dex and a Might level.
You're really strong.
You're stupid, lady. I do adore her. I do also adore her. 0 damage in return. Yeah, no, Gwyn, hold up, let me like get out of the way of the stat block. Gwyn is a very balanced character. Right now, absolutely my favorite. We just have casual 52 light blocking going. Whatever. So dumb. Mind you, like what, she took the health elixir that we got at the start of the game, and other than that, we haven't used any elixirs yet. So there is like ways to go. Lady is cracked. And she'll be cracked for a while. Shit, Twitch chat. While we have our lovely dev here, I remember that last stream there was a question that I had that I only remembered after they had left. Do you remember what that question was? Because I fucking forgot like an idiot. I only remember that there was a burning question where it's like, damn, I should have asked that. What was it? Damn me being old, I swear.
Let's do it.
Monkey. What was it?
Fight as one.
Don't remember. I don't remember.
The wield strengthens me, even now.
Excuse me? Zanil? Zanil? Are you alright?
Hold still for a moment.
You okay? This is nothing, but, check those debuffs out. Boom. Lightly poisoned, lightly blinded, lightly exhausted. Lightly blinded for 60, by the way. Very cool. Send it. I think we're fine. Oh, you're just coming. Okay. Yeah, sure. You have decided you didn't want to exist anymore. That's alright. Lightly fried, ever so lightly. About the level up screen. Yes! Yes, that's exactly it, Galondia. You precious little moron. I don't know why, like, instinctively wanted to call you a moron. Oh, you precious duckling. Okay, dev question. When a unit levels up, right? When a unit levels up and you get the stat screen, what possessed you to make that stat screen auto-disappear? What pact with a demon did you make? Was it, hey, I want to make a good video game, I need the power of Satan, and then the demon looked at you and went, oh, you shall have the power to make a good game, but in return, you're gonna make the level up screen auto-disappear so it's fucking unreadable. And then the forces of hell cackled and like everyone had a nice orgy afterwards, you know? This is phrasing it very harshly. But would you mind, like, is there a chance that we can patch that to be like a button press instead, please? Please? I know this is not mission critical, so like, if that could go like on a post-it for like later, that would be really nice. Please. Great question. I've had that mentioned a lot. Planning to add it in as an option after I get through critical fixes. Of course. That is, getting everything to a playable state is obviously always going to be much more important. But that was just on, well, it wasn't on my mind as Galondia like just demonstrated. I needed to be told about it. Or needed to be reminded of it. This snare is ruining my life. Railgun! Cool railgun. The demon of minor inconveniences.
Right.
And then your players will stop their toes. Yep, yeah, no, I get it. I absolutely get it.
Call.
We have phase up, so let's go phase.
Don't worry.
Curious. Some sort of
Diamond!
artifact.
Yes! I need diamonds. I need diamonds. Oh, there's so... Oh, the rings that I want to create. Oh, the rings I want to make. The rings I want to make. I have another dev question, if you would allow. This one's a bit more intricate. Oh, I am on Deity. We're playing Deity plus Oops All Empowerments. So, one skill that I instantly fell in love with is Whirlpool. Also, Cassandra saying yup is a big thing I really like. There, Whirlpool. Whirlpool says creates a 3x3 Whirlpool that units cannot move out of for one turn. My understanding is we make a zone.
I've had enough.
That is wasting a turn, but whatever. We make a zone, and then anything that's in this zone cannot leave this zone, right? However, we have just learned that if something starts its turn outside of the zone, walks through it, the zone doesn't apply. Is that intentional? Do they have to start their turn in it for it to work? Or do they have to be... Does it have to be cast upon them for it to work? That's the other question, actually.
Always moving.
There is a world where even if we put it to 2 turns, it doesn't actually... Oh, that would be a nightmare. Wait, that would be really bad. This does have an... Monkey!
The wield stands strong. Stay together.
Its intention is like a trap type ability. Well, it doesn't work as a trap type ability. That's what I mean, right? Like, a trap would be, now it's on the board, and if anyone walks into it, they cannot move out of it anymore. That would be a trap. But right now, it's just, if this doesn't have an original target, then it doesn't matter. That would also mean that if I get the 2-turn upgrade for this, I can't put this down, and then an enemy walks... What happens if an enemy walks into it? And then on the second turn, are they only affected if it's cast on them in the turn that it is being cast? So on the second turn, I can't trap more people with it? Oh my god, that might actually... Now that I've seen this, this might massively change how I'm looking at Wave Seer. If they walk into it, they'll be affected on turn 2. Okay, that's still great. That's still great. We just can't prevent people from walking through. Fuck. I was... Yeah, if it's intended, then... Yeah, yeah. They just have to stop their turn in it. Okay, okay. Wait. You only need to deactivate one? Oh no, there's the other one.
Right.
I was gonna say, I feel cheated. Wait a second. Are we gonna get nibbled on? Oh, we're so gonna get nibbled on. Shit. I misplayed this entire turn. You're not relevant anymore. You are. 18 power into... Help! I fucked up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Is there a way? There's no more way around this. Ironically, it's because I wasted Cassandra's turn for demonstration purposes. Oh, they're magic damage!
Right.
They're magic damage, thank you.
For the order.
63% crit chance.
I always win.
Whoa.
What? I mean, she lives. She just lives on 3, even on Fizz, so... And it's not like she's no Marin, right? Like, she doesn't just get to heal herself. Unless we get the self-heal on Healing Touch. Never, didn't, have it. Doesn't matter, have some water, bad dog. You ignore 50%. Wow. Even with Cleave, these do not touch this man. Deactivate. And now the original plan was to send someone across. We no longer need to do that. Well, we can't do that. We don't have the mana for it. Let's start with that. Shit, no mana for Grimstroke either. Considering that I want to send the melees forth to start aggroing things. But I love Geomancer. Oh!
I can feel something calling me.
What is wrong with the level ups today? What the hell are our levels today?
You need
Holy
me?
bullshit, Batman. We go charge key. We go hello. Eco.
Woo! Did y'all see that?
Thanks for protecting me.
Complete overkill. What do we have for fort then? This is fine by me. Give me like the intro ranges here. This is fine. You're the... Oh no, the one with the +3 movement is already gone. Oh, that's fine. I'm so averse to like sending Gwyn here because I want Gwyn in the front. You know what? I want Gwyn in the front.
Try and stop me.
And instead, what we're going to be doing is... What are you? 3 fort? Hi. Have some water. And then... Monkey!
Get them!
Monkey!
The wield stands strong.
How much money does she generate with that? Right now, it's 110 gold. We should check on... Oh no, we couldn't upgrade. Could we upgrade? I could have upgraded it. I didn't. I'm stupid. I should have looked at this ability. I didn't look at her ability upgrades. That we will have to do post this mission. That's 0 damage. Yeah, sure. Valeria cares not from whence you came.
What games has this one been compared to so far? If I'm going to piss Kyre off, I want to at least be original about it.
So far the like in the trifecta of the big comparison turn-based tactics games, Dark Deity 1 as well as 2 falls firmly into the Fire Emblem style of turn-based tactics games. If we wanted to think like very, very base mechanics, it does a lot to differentiate itself from it. But that is where it begins. You might be wondering what the fuck I'm doing here and what I'm smoking. I need to line them up for it.
Yes! I can't believe it.
Holy Grail! All of them! Got him! Woo! Woo!
Let me help.
Woo! That is our second full level up that is our second full level up. The first one was gained by Gwyn in on level 4 or something. Gwyn had one very, very early on. But holy shit. That is crazy. We have 6 turns. I don't feel like we need to do anything here.
Try and stop me.
6 years of developing these games later, I still have never in my whole life gotten a true full level up. Really? Holy shit. We have not messed with the baseline chances for anything, like all of the additional options. Dark Deity 2 has a lot of additional options when it comes to how you want to create your campaign. That is one thing we have not messed with. We're on like vanilla deity level and then with empowerment. Because the empowerment stuff is honestly... I'm going to say this. I do not think there is a playthrough of this game that I will play that does not have all empowerments on. I do not think there is a playthrough where I turn these off. These are fun as fuck. Hey, brethren! Hope you're doing well. I didn't even say hello to you yet. Hope you're well. And Hammy Ham, thank you for the 44 months, if I haven't said it already. Thank you so much. Not how we called yesterday's game the final XCOM Emblem Slay the Fantasy game? Yeah.
I'm there.
Honest, like... A lot of the time when I say shit like this, when we've got developers here, it can seem a bit like I'm just trying to, like, say nice things to developers. But I say horrendous shit all the time, so, like, ignore that thought in your head. Honestly, yesterday's stream should have been Dark Deity instead. Like, I was there yesterday. The one prevailing thought in my head through yesterday's stream was just like, why am I not playing Dark Deity right now? That was all. That was all. Legit. Oh, wait
Don't
a
waste
second.
my time. Curious. Some sort of
Elixir of Might? Oh, that goes hard for Valeria.
I got this.
We'll take this. She's just here for damage. She's just here for debuffs. Which we're immediately going to consume on Alden. That's... Never mind, he kills it. He'll kill it. Oh lord. And then we... Benji. God, I love Benji so much.
Come get some.
For those of you that have like better
Never loses.
like vocal recognition than me, right? Benji the Third is the same voice actor as Benji the Second, right? I'm really bad at recognizing voices, but I'm pretty sure Benji is also playing his son Benji. If anyone has that info, let me know about it. I'm usually wrong about recognizing voice actors. Same guy, his name is... No! His name isn't... No, he isn't. His name is not Benji. Politely fuck off. There's no way. You're telling me... You're telling me you got a guy named Benji with the perfect voice for someone named Benji to play Benji the Second and Benji the Third. I'm told we're going to make him play the best in class clan until he's in his 80s. Yeah. Is he Benji the First then? We don't know anything about Benji the First. He might very well be Benji the First, right? He might very well be Benji the First. Are we gonna get these spawns like forever?
Not one step further.
It's a good spawn. He doesn't even really do voice acting anymore, I don't think.
One step further.
Did you just double crit on a 9%er?
I'm overflowing with radiance.
That's a sub 1% chance. Also no mastery level up, which means this one was kind of worthless. Politely, what the hell?
You sure?
We have time.
Easy target.
And also range. The voice acting cast you all got for this, by the way? Ace. Like, holy shit. It's... I mean, it's obvious, right? Like, voice acting, especially full voice acting like this, costs a ton of money. Voice actors are, if you want to pay them fairly, are expensive as fuck. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. So it's pretty common that if you are looking in the indie branch, when you look at voice actors, there are definitely good voice actors in indie games, don't get me wrong. But it is more common to see either newer or less experienced, and yes, I'm going to be the bad guy saying less talented people in the indie scene that like wouldn't make it through like a larger casting. So when I play, like when I pick up one of the millions of bloody indie games that we play, right? I usually, if I know there's voice acting, I don't usually expect like good voice acting. Damn. DD2 so far might be like the indie game with the best voice acting we've had in a good damn while. Like I've not met a character yet where I'm like, oh,
fear you.
That's a bit, not met one yet. And that's fucking impressive. We're still talking about indie, right?
Let's put it to good use.
Oh, Rune!
Oh, yeah!
I love that line, dude. Oh, yeah. Benji. Best your performance in the whole game is in chapter 7. So next chapter. We're in 6 right now. Ooh. We went full ass broke getting it done. Worth it, I think. This is super worth it. I mean, as a streamer, I'm always going to be biased towards voice acting because that means I don't have to read every fucking line, and it means that the next day when I go to my normal work, I still have a voice to like do normal work stuff with. So I will forever be biased there. But we need Reardon levels. Quite badly. But a lot of the times you obviously have to make the call on, hey, we have X amount of money. Where is that money best spent to get us more sales, right? That can be a shit ton of things. That can be, hey, we want to do like influencer programs. We want to get like voice acting as a standout feature. We want to get this. We want to get this. We want to get this.
This all you got?
And there's obviously always a point where the amount of money that you pour into a feature might not bring you enough returns for that. Oh lord. What? Might not get you enough returns for that feature, right? And voice acting oftentimes falls over the chopping block of like, yeah, we could have full voice acting, but that's not going to make us like sell more games. And sometimes that's true. But I really, really bloody appreciate it.
Remind me not to get on
really
your
do.
bad side.
Ducks don't need voice. I mean, we'll just be quacking, right? Are you worth experience? You're level 6, never mind. Alright, the Benji delivery system is in full swing.
Put me in, coach.
Cease!
Well done, everyone. Let's
Got
keep
him.
rolling.
Focus room. Alright. Quick post-mortem. Yup. That's my Gwyn. Let's see. Saxon, the whole like dodging hasn't really worked out. Benji does exactly what he needs. I'm very surprised with Kamari's performance. This is insane. This was bleed damage, right? This is like some weird damage we took. Zanel, yeah, fine. Cassandra, that was my fault. Valeria, whatever. Valeria's fine. So on the defensive side, I'm really happy. Really, really happy with how that... Offense. Gwyn does Gwyn things. Riordan, I need to center Riordan more. He was obviously behind multiple turns on the left flank there. Because I made him pick up the shrine. I didn't know that would give him 3 poison. He needs to be like higher up there. Benji does a surprising amount of damage for the job that I've allocated to him. That's probably because Gallant isn't what I think it is. Gallant is more like an offensive brawler and less a like health soak tank. Fine. Kind of missing a health soak tank, right? What was the class called in DD1? Bastion? The shield warrior class? That one was super mediocre. Turned out super mediocre, unfortunately. But I'm missing that role within what I tentatively call the martial class. Which is right now Gwyn, Benji, and Valeria. I wish there was something like that. I do, however, like that no matter which one of the base classes we've looked at so far, the base paths, all of them have like some level of tank, right? All of them have some level of like sturdy, protective type character. Cool variety there. Very cool. Yeah, but other than that, we just kind of overran that map.
I gotta tell ya, not what I pictured the lumberjacking life to be like.
What's the situation, Kamari?
Disquieting. I had suspected evidence of some kind of decay, but this ward is shattered. This was no creeping magic, but a single brilliant burst, rending the barrier in an instant.
Okay, but what does that mean for us?
It means bad news. It doesn't take much magic to cause that kind of buildup, just a lot of time.
Alden Mage Tank is super strong and can take all damage. Yeah, yeah. Like, are you just gonna run him on his like class that he spawns in with? Because the bonus fortitude he gets is insane. Absolutely insane. I feel like we have enough frontline right now. How do I put this? So, Dark Deity 1 had a thing where a lot of maps were very, very open and then had, here are 5 million enemies. Now go deal with them somehow, right? I reckon this is why Dark Deity 2 has a lot more turn limits, even though I turned them off. I'm sorry. I'm only slightly mad. For side objectives, obviously, in this regard, not for like failing the map. That's what that turns off. Anyway, so I reckon that's why there are a lot more turn limits in DD2 over DD1, because DD1 had too many maps that were freeform, hey, just vibe. I like those maps, but anyway. And for those kinds of maps, you had to have a significant amount of frontliners to wall. Right? We talked about this earlier, we don't have zone of control. I thought Whirlpool was going to be our zone of control. Whirlpool doesn't work the way that I wanted to, unfortunately. So we don't have anything to, like, prevent enemies from moving past us into our squishies, outside of just making a wall. So out of the 14 characters we had on a map in DD1, like a solid, like 8 of them were, like, melee characters I could, like, kind of see either brawl or tank. DD2's map design so far has been much less sweeping and much less, hey, just, like, go deal with it, which is an improvement. Absolutely an improvement. And I am kind of content with the amount of, here is the idiot that's supposed to take the damage that I have, which is why I'm not considering Alden for anything. Alden to me is very valuable as I call him an action monkey. It's a term from 40k and other war games, which is a unit that's there to perform an action and not really contribute to the battle overall. They are supposed to win you the game by getting you points instead of removing the enemy. And that's what we're doing with him. He's probably considerably strong in other roles as well. But man, Phase is a hell of a drug. Phase is a hell of a drug. Ancient Brit is really good. And that's the role that I see him more in than anything else right now. I kind of want a second one, honestly. Milo! Milo! How you doing, Milo? The only kind of monkey Care likes is the action monkey. I'm starting to be like partial to Zanil's monkey as well because it gets me money. So I'm okay. The creature pays it for like its upkeep. It may stay for now. Ugh. For now.
Years of magical decay all at once. There are few powers on Terrazale that could accomplish such a thing.
Wasn't it just
Then
a hammer?
what exactly are we dealing with here?
I do not know, but there is only one place it could have struck to wreak such havoc. The heart.
Oh, the other wards are also ruined then.
What is this heart?
It is the birthplace of the Weald, lying at its very center. A mighty tree, ancient and alive.
I played Golden Sun 1. I know where this goes. Gwyn, wife spotted. Like 1,000,000%, Milo. 1,000,000%.
This place was built
Gwyn is the
near
main
to it,
character.
to better
One
tap
of
into
the main
deep well
characters.
of magic that lies there.
I'd
Something
call
had
Gwyn the
struck
lead.
at the heart. It would also strike at the well powering the wards.
Mm-hmm.
That must be it.
It would also explain the corruption of these woods. Can we still rebuild the network?
I can, but first the corruption must be excised. Then I can purify this central ward, and thus all the others.
Would that not render the opposite true as well?
It got to better. Like I said,
Could
we
one
have
use
enough
the
tank
same
rolls.
principle to destroy
He
the
does the
main
actions, which is more than enough.
Zanil, you would dare?
Gwen, you know what I'm suggesting, don't you?
You're gonna lead us
do.
there.
But
Enough! I'll die before I see the heart used as a weapon against my people. You go too far, as ever is your wont.
And you do not go far enough! Closing your heart to the world, out of what? Fear? Hatred?
I have not known fear in over a century, girl.
That's a good line.
As for hatred, I do not hate man, but their lives are short, and so do they treat the world with frivolity. Left in their hands, all the Weald would be but one more resource to exploit in their games of war.
You're wrong, Kamari. We would be the Weald Shepherds, as ever we have been. But there is much we could teach man, and much man could teach us.
You would have them teach us of their ways, of warfare and empire and domination. I think not.
We also have warm knitted blankets, pizza, and roller skates. I mean, you're being a bit reductive here, sir. You're not wrong, but still.
It is not our decision to make, I fear. For it is neither the Kasaba or Kaba who would march upon the heart, but the Order.
Don't ask me why those are the three things I came up with.
Of the Weald in their hands?
Zanil, are you sure about this?
Kamari will not listen to reason, but you might. Please, if you do this, the Weald could become a part of your world. We could be allies.
Unthinkable. Destroying the barrier would make the Weald an easy target for the Azvarel dogs these ones fear so greatly. Aid me, and you will gain something far greater. The favor of Kamari, eldest of all the Sylvans.
We're route splitting?
Repairing the network would severely limit Azvarel's movement in the region. And I'd hate to get on Kamari's bad side, but surely, if we've the chance to convince the Sylvans to open their borders to us, we must take it. There's so much we could learn from them.
I hear you, Alden.
Yeah.
We should...
Oh no. So there's a problem with this. Here's the problem. Allying with the Sylvans would be great, right? Superb. However, the basis of that alliance would be, hey, we broke your protective barrier. Come to us. For anyone that has ever like fostered like a wild kitten or something and tried to like get those tame, just like brute forcing at them and just going like, I hug you now, fuck you, does not work. This is the same problem, right? We're just gonna walk up to them and say like, hey, your borders are gone, be our friend, Cox gun. So as much as I agree with like the outcome of like, hey, we should totally like get together with the Sylvans, this is awful. This is an awful idea, dude. maintaining the barrier could simultaneously also be used to, like, get us to like, increase relationships with them, right? Like, hey, we worked in your best interest. Like, Zanil is very about this. I do not agree with her, like, outlook on this. I just do not. They're elves, they'll be fine. I don't know. How does Karen and everyone else in chat have the same taste in women? Like, my taste is like the woman that I married. Like, that's my taste in women. It just so happens that every now and again comes a video game character that is very much like that. Is this Japan? Yeah, kind of, right? Next thing we're smuggling weapons in. Overthrowing the Shogun. Blink if you're in danger. Okay. Go on. Fuck. So I disagree with both of these options, by the way. I just said I disagree with both of these. Gems or runes better? Well, gems are more expensive than runes, right? Let's compare these. The first option I picked based on, like, morality. This one I might pick based on reward. So, let's see. Dex Elixir, a Deep Song Great Bow, 3 gems, and Kamari leaves the party for some time. For some time. It's not final. Okay. Kamari, a Mastery Elixir. Cool. An Athame Ritual Dagger. Wouldn't know what to do with that. 3 runes. We don't know what runes. We also don't know what gems, right? And then Zanil leaves the party for some time. Most importantly, we haven't utilized it well in this map, but Zanil makes money by killing enemies. This would reduce our like, economy. This kills our economy. This, I believe gems are more expensive than runes, right? Runes are 1,500 each. What are gems? 2K? I think gems are more expensive. Is the reward? It's a result, but you can look at it like that. Like, I don't want either of them to leave. I didn't care for Kamari as a party, like as a combat contributor until we switched him. The role that he's now playing is incredible. Like, absolutely insane. Like, we're picking this one on reward.
For too long have the Sylvans hidden themselves away in the wheel.
Yeah, but that's their choice.
If we can play a part in opening them up to the world, then we must.
No.
I told you all I know in the hopes that you would cooperate with me.
You're right.
That you were truly here to help. But you are as all men are. Selfish, short-sighted, and destructive. You destroy where others would mend. And that is your failing.
Kamari, please!
Silence! You've made your choice, Zanil. But know this. When you find yourself cowering behind a shield of
he's right,
idealism
Epic.
against Imperial steel, you will find its resilience wanting.
I confess, I had hoped to convince him of the righteousness of our cause.
It's not!
Why?
Your cause is stupid!
Seems like a real piece of work to me.
He may seem unpleasant, but he is a good man at heart. I suppose it no longer matters. Come, we should make haste. And thank you, friends. The Kasaba will not forget what you've done for us.
No, we should have gone with him.
Hey, not that it isn't appreciated, but you should save the praise for after we save the day.
Right. Let us depart, yes?
Alright. We're coming up on chapter 7. Let's take stock of things. The first thing that we need to look at is a Deep Song Great Bow. 18 base power. Okay then. 18 base power. 5 crit, 65 accuracy, and 5 weight. Huh. Huh. Railgun, eh? Huh. The things I will do to this bow. Let's get these out of here. My money. My money. No, we can't put Colossus on it. I should have checked first. No. Ooh, but these are like tier 2? These are upgraded baseline things. That's cool. Ugh, and Solar is back. Hey, look at all of these upgraded new abilities. Solar. Heals grant 1 power till end of battle. Funny. What? What? Yes? Unit power increases by 4% of unit accuracy. So right now by 4. This bow is not very accurate at all. We might have to go pure accuracy for this to like make him hit things. The more I think about it, the more this bow might not be it. It might not be it. 8 power. Ah, no. No, this will be better overall. Thing is busted. I've got to say. Oh! Third death question. Can we remove Solar from the game? Just like, can we just like get? It's honestly not an honest request. I've talked about this rune more than I've talked about any other part of the game because I keep getting asked about it. It's it's completely bad, yeah. It's awful. But like people keep asking about Solar, like, yeah, sure, I'll explain. I don't even know how you'd fix something like that. Better late in the game when the percentage damage outscales some of the flat runes. Well, the percent damage is 5, right? Have you heard one of my rants about it? Because I'll repeat one of my rants about it. It's not just bad because of the benefit that it gives. I think actively this thing fucks your planning. It's my problem. It's... No, Swift Strike was a good version of this effect, right? Yeah, Swift Strike was a good version of this effect because it was glued exactly to Gale. Man, I miss Gale. I miss the old Gale. The new Gale's interesting, but maybe not for Saxon. I want a Gale in the party again. It's weird because he's so storm-themed, right? He's so storm-themed. Like, you'd think, hey, Gale is like an easy shoe-in. But like, no? No? Just kind of no? Eh. What else did we get? We got rings. Using mana heals the wearer for 10% of the value. Whoa. Defense and might swap. We can do a lot with that, but not right now. Water magic abilities gain 40% effect. Do you think that does anything about Whirlpool? I mean, scaling would say that it's still 1 turn, right? And then Healing Wave might be water-based? That would be nifty. Really nifty. But overall, I think not. Overall, I think not. No. Out of all of those, we're not going with any of them. But we do now finally have diamonds. Granted, I'm pretty sure it always interfaces with the first value. I see. That is weird. It's the range of healing wave, but not the heal value. Ooh. Oh, huh. Huh. How would a How would a player like understand that concept? I'm sure there are plenty of people out there playing that do not have a developer telling them this. And then they're gonna make this, they're going to equip it and go like, what the fuck? It's not good at the moment. I think that's interesting, but I think the ring should say that. Water magic abilities gain 40% to their first numerical effect, or something like that. We know that we can have longer descriptions, right? Like, fucking Cleave Ring does exist, so... something like that. I think this is still valuable, by the way. I think that might still be valuable. Mind you, I have not seen many water abilities, obviously. I don't know any of the secondary classes. I don't want to know either. But, like, stuff like this still has value. But I've now seen enough people that, like, look at abilities and go, like, what does this scale... Let me find, like, something here. That look at this... No, I have a better idea. That look at this, right? The description for Call the Storm and go like, what the fuck does that mean? And they go, oh, this increases mastery scaling by 50%. Oh, this also increases mastery scaling by 50%. So that's 100% more damage. And like, that's not how it works, right? So you have damage scaling, which is the first value, the overall damage, and then the second one is the maximum damage, which is the maximum damage that each enemy can take from it. But, like, people are all... Like, I've already seen at least 3 other streamers struggle with that oh, I know it's streamers. We're all, like, not that bright, right? I know that. But I've seen at least 3 other streamers struggle with that concept by itself. So I think when you have a ring that also interacts with the values of something, but then only interacts with the first value, and that this is going to blow people's heads clean off, and not in a good way. Like, there does need to be something like that. This is the other thing that we didn't do last time. I said we were going to go through all the bonds, and we didn't. We're going through all the bonds. We're doing this now, actually. I'm going to go through all the bonds. Well, the ones that we have, anyway. So we can keep progressing them. Let's start with that, shall we? Number increase, clearly it means big number big. I mean, it does make big number big, just not that way. Let us start with Saxon and Reardon. Did I miss it? Oh, these aren't voice acted. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Reardon, I mean, sorry, Reardon. Sorry, that's a first. Pretty sure I'm just Reardon. Really, I figured you'd outrank me or something like that. I mean, you're Grandmaster Irving's son. Nepotism. Oh, don't remind me. No, I don't think I outrank anyone. Though maybe I should double check. Can't go wrong with a few special privileges, eh? Couldn't afford to get the Bonds voice acted. It's just the full main story. Fair enough. And it's just the main story is a crazy claim. The just part needs major quotation marks. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's already a crazy amount of VA work, right? That's okay. That is fine. It's just the first, like, non-VA text that I just stumbled over, like, oh, what? Where is it? Did I miss it? Did I fuck something up? Did my settings change? I was worried I'd be caught slacking off. I mean, oh, Saxon, you were slacking off? No, I mean, I was just sneaking off after dinner, making everyone else clean up your mess for you. I swear, I just wanted to get out of the crowd. That's my man. You know how proud I am of you right now. I honestly don't. You're not gonna tell Irving? Only if you don't tell him when you saw me. Hang on, you're slacking off too? But you're... Yeah, son of the Grandmaster Irving, chieftain of Chalabon, great hero of the Ascension War. I'm sure he'd be real cross about it, but what the hey, you know? He's got bigger fish to fry than making sure I do my chores. I guess so. Then I'm not in trouble. Trouble? Are you kidding? You might be my new favorite guy. You have any idea how many stuck-up heroes to be you get in the order? No sense of fun anywhere, I swear. And I hadn't thought about it, but Yeah, it must be tough to find time to unwind around here, huh? No kidding. If you look like the type to find a way. I suppose I'm known to try. Oh, he's known to, is he? Downright infamous, I gather. Back in the day, you could say I was a bit of a troublemaker. Always in good fun, of course. Good fun's the best kind. Hey, actually, how about we cut a deal? A deal? Yeah. Next time you feel like sneaking out, you come find me first, alright? In exchange for some good company, I'll cover for you if we get caught. You do that for me, but we barely know each other. And how do you fix that, you reckon? Come on, it'll be fun. Well, alright. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, if you want to sneak back in, now's the time to do it. They do head counts around now. They call it the Reardon check. Sounds like we've got no time to waste then. Let's get out of here. God damn it. Cassandra! Woo! Hello, Saxon. Oh, hey, Cass. Something the matter? I was going to ask you that, actually, so that's the matter. Really? Well, I'm fine, I guess. Why the sudden concern? It's not so sudden. You just seem sad all the time. Well, his village burned the fuck down. No, sorry, got burned the fuck down. Okay, all the time is maybe a bit much. I guess I'm just a little homesick. Oh, I don't know what medicine that takes. I could ask Alden. I adore her. She's so good. No, like, you know what I mean. It's weird spending your whole life in one place and suddenly being someplace totally different. Oh, yes, I'm always homesick too then. Or maybe just place sick. Place sick, huh? Which place in particular? You know, well, Jamira mostly. You used to live there, right? Sounds like homesickness to me. But the Order is my real home, so that's wrong. Jamira used to be a home, but then it wasn't. Even though I still lived there. Oh, I think I get what you mean now. But I think about it a lot. The boats, the fish, the way you could taste the sea on the air. It was a really nice place. Havens on the coast too. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who misses that life. I got my answer. I'll leave you alone now. Hey, before you go, if you ever want to talk about, you know, home again, I wouldn't mind. Nice. I guess it's a kind of nice. Like taking a big, deep breath. That's difficult to say for some reason. And then letting it all out at once. Huh? You, just gonna stop breathing, or... like that. Much better. Anyway, goodbye. She's so awkward. She's so great. Strange girl, that one. Vera, how you doing? Hello, Vera. Hello. And I haven't even said hello to Ferris yet. Hello, Ferris. Hope you're well. I'm also sick every place outside my front door. Every place past my front door I'm also sick of. You're entirely correct, nephew. I'm with you there. Separately, in my own home, but I'm with you. Right, Misty, right? Gwyn and Alden. Gwyn, I've got a letter for you. I'm guessing I already know who it's from. Mom again. It's from Marin, yes. Oh, it is Marin! What's it say? Well, I've yet to open it. I figured you'd like to read it together. I'm not sure. I've honestly started to dread these letters. Dread them? When is something the matter? No, just... well, probably. It's hard to put into words. Have you tried? Not really. I see your point. It's like the older I get, the less I enjoy hearing from Mom. Sometimes it's even hard to call her that instead of just Marin. Gwyn, despite everything, she's still your mother. I know that obviously she just doesn't really act like it. She's doing the best she can. There's an entire ocean between you two. There's only so much she can... Alden? If she weren't your sister, you wouldn't be defending her like this. She left us. Left her kids. Left her father to raise us alone. Left you to pick up her slack. And her leaving was still the best decision she ever made. Matters like these are complicated like that. Right. But I'm glad she's happy with her choice at least. Shame about the rest of us, don't you think? Why did she leave? Gwyn, please. There's no need to shout. I'll just leave. Wait a sec, Gwyn. It's alright. Feel free to read the letter yourself. I don't want it. Why? Great. Poor kid. Fuck! That was... Well, shit. Val. Hey, Val. You want fire out there, you know that? I know, right? Thank you for noticing. As usual. Couldn't take your eyes off me then. I could have if I'd wanted to, but I didn't. Oh. Ooh, I like that line. That one's cute. What brings you around this time? Just here for another bit of flirting before our next battle. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You want me to leave you alone, I just say the word. And I've told you before that I don't need your permission. The fact that I haven't kicked you out means I don't want to. Sorry, it's habit. Everyone else expects me to have such expectations when I come to them like this. I always got to remind them that it's not that serious, just a bit of banter, right? I know what you mean, though I'm a bit less of an active enthusiast. I'm glad somebody in this army understands, even a novice like you. Must be pretty good for a novice since you keep coming back like this. Yeah, you're a real natural. It's nice to just be open with people, you know. Good for clearing your head, too. Takes your mind off the stress of it all. Exactly. I can always trust your good mood to rub off on me, get me ready for whatever comes next. My good mood? I always thought of it as the other way around. Nah, no way. That's no... No way, really? Yeah. But you're all sunshine and rainbows all the time. I don't know if you ever look to be in a bad mood. Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving. Is that so? Oh. She is, like, the happy one all the time, right? Like, he's right. Reardon, can you give me a hand with this? Yeesh, you sound frustrated. Let me guess. Struggling with your tent again. Lost all the cloth to clean your forehead. Are you gonna help or not? Yeah, scoot over a bit, will you? Should I show you how to do it again, or... Just help me set it up. Clearly your instruction hasn't worked the last several times, so what's the point? Whose fault is that? Even the brightest student is failed by a poor teacher. Yeah, well, I shipped 10th class at the Chelabon Academy, so really, skipped. I can't read. The system is failing us. Offloading the blame. For shame, Reardon. Yeah, typical me, huh? Anyway, there you go. Tent's all set up. Oh, so it is. That was fast. I hardly noticed. Huh? Well, now we've got a place to go pout, huh? Or did I manage to wipe that frown of yours off? Thanks, Reardon. No need to thank me just for putting up a tent. No, I mean for cheering me up. Been feeling a little high-strung lately. What more than usual? Oh, it's serious, huh? Want to chalk it out or no? No, I'm okay, I think. We've got more important things to worry about anyway. The mission comes first. The mission? You think you're less important than the mission? I didn't say that. I said... Look, I'm fine. I swear. You know, it's times like these where you most remind me of Dad. Of Father? Yeah. Duty over all else, right? Even our family, even ourselves. Blah. And here I was trying to cheer you up. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I shouldn't have said anything. Just keep practicing your 10 skills, yeah? Do I really sound like him? I feel like that it's Reardon plus everyone right now. Like, cleanly because of, like, positioning and stuff. Hey, Cassandra, mind if I sit here? What is that music in the background? This is hijinks music. Oh, no, I don't mind. You can sit anywhere you want. Great, I'm starving. They've been running you ragged all day. What about you, huh? All got you pulling double duty or anything. You asked if you could sit. Now you're sitting and talking. Oh, I didn't realize, that is to say, I'm sorry? Sorry for what? For talking? Oh, I like talking. You just didn't ask, so I'm confused. Uh-huh. Then may I sit and talk with you? Okay. Alright, cool. So, I'm not pulling double duty. Alden doesn't make me pull anything. We use wagons. She has my strain of autism, doesn't she? Like, holy shit. Is there a set of dialogues where she just goes off about trains for an hour? Right, I know that. I just meant, you know, has he kept you busy or... Can you be busy if the only thing you have to do is think? I've never thought about that. I guess most people wouldn't use the word busy, but thinking can be hard work. That's why I try to avoid it when I can. Then I suppose I'm very busy all of the time. He gives me lots to think about. That sounds like him, alright? Anything in particular we're thinking about today? Well, we're both eating, so I suppose food, or maybe talking. I don't know what else we'd both be thinking about. Bad questions? Right. What are you thinking about? Right now, I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about. And that's thinking about what I'm thinking about, which is how it keeps going. Maybe I should have stuck with just sitting. She's my wife like IRL. She's wonderful. Oh. Well, Ham, you're very lucky indeed. Beautiful. All right. That's caught up on all the bonds. I shouldn't have waited this long. Let's go on. Chapter 7. Why do I have...
Plans in Miradar proceed apace, and it would appear that Naja is content to take itself off the board, if given some encouragement.
Oh, more infighting, I take
it.
As is a Varroan's wont. In truth, there was little work to be done. The slightest spark has been enough to set these great nations aflame.
What is that fucking voice? Holy shit! What? I'm scared to press this button. I feel like I just got run over by a truck.
Good. After that business in Britannia, we can afford no further setbacks.
Damn?
That is all we have to report.
Hold a moment. I've questions for you.
For us, sire?
Like, if an earthquake could talk, this is what it would sound like. Fucking hell!
For you. I've been receiving reports of strange happenings in the southwest, near the Weald. Agitated animals, lights where there should be darkness, howling with no source. These wouldn't happen to be your master's doing, would they?
Of course not, sire. If I had to guess, I would presume them to be side effects.
Side effects?
Oh, not of our work, to be sure. Merely consequences of the moment. A moment that, for all its drawbacks, has afforded us certain opportunities.
I see. You would do well to ensure that these consequences do not become a problem.
Of course, sire.
You may go.
Until we meet again.
This is the VA equivalent of chewing all of the scenery, and honestly, the scenery should have his name on it. Like, he should be allowed to just eat all of it. Holy shit, that's insane.
You caught all that then?
Of course.
Good.
What?
Then you know your orders. Go.
I'm sorry, I'm switching sides real quick. I? Hi?
And while you're at it, dispatch a token force to the Weald. The Order is poking its nose where it doesn't belong.
This voice, dude. Oh.
I would know what they're up to.
I could dispose of them myself, if you like.
No. They are a thorn in my side, but they can be managed. Eliminating them would only draw unwanted attention.
She would kill you? I'm normal, don't worry.
And very effective.
Also, yes, please.
Fine. Not sure what good leaving them be does, but I'll leave that part to you.
Don't forget my warning, girl. If you succeed, you may call Azrael your home once more. But if you fail, bring me results.
I will, however, say...
There will be consequences. That is all. Dismissed.
So we talked about this yesterday, right? Yesterday, like, I've seen her on the splash art. I don't usually like look at other character stuff because I like to like meet characters when they actually appear. But I've seen her on the splash art, on the key art. So I will say this, just like we talked about yesterday when we met the weird like general lady with the entire wolf on her shoulder. This is stupid clothing for stupid people. Like, this cannot be practical clothing. This is what, like, a giant lion pelt? Like, this is some kind of, like, large carnivorous creature, right? This one is more like an entire cloak and not just, like, something that's draped over the shoulders. So there is a chance this holds better than the thing we saw yesterday. But this is still highly fucking impractical, right? Like, this is still stupid. It sure is comfy, is it?
The heart is just up ahead. The path is difficult to spot.
The voice is still, like, reverberating in my head. Oh, it's so good.
I take it the angry red vines and thorny underbrush aren't the usual decor?
Oh, the thorns are quite typical, but the vines are new.
You should be honored, Reardon. It's the forest equivalent of breaking out the fancy silverware.
Come on, you know I eat with my hands.
You still do that? Not in polite company, I'd hope.
Of course not. I'm not an animal.
Could have fooled me.
Of course not.
Shh, quiet. We've arrived.
Black Abyss. What is that?
Visitors! Mortals fit for the slaughter! Slaughter!
It can't be. Stay your blades, friends. This is no ordinary foe. It's a demon.
A demon?
Is it hot?
And it dares
what?
take the heart as a host?
Yes, yes! A demon who sucks
What was that noise?
man's spine! That like pigs!
What was that noise? The yes, yes. I can't even make that. Like, I can't even make anything approximating that noise.
It's like it's in pain.
Whatever
it's about to be.
transpired to fuse it with the heart can't have been pretty.
Come, mortals! Come, manspun! Grant me succor! Release me from this prison!
Damn it, why are we wasting time talking to this thing? You want release, big guy? We'll give you some. The hard way.
Hate to say
Kinky?
it, but Reardon's right. We came here to cleanse the corruption, not to chat with it.
Gwyn, there are some foes too great even for you. Stand down or you'll get us all killed.
Bullshit. We'll dodge
Uncle,
it.
nobody
It'll be
else can
fine.
do this. It has to be us.
But
I'm not letting this thing twist the wield any further than it already has. This ends now.
Good! Good! Just like that. Come! Fight! Die!
Oh, that's extra as fuck. I love this little thing. Can we keep it?
you are lucky I've practiced the rites. Let us banish this abyssal thing before it grows any more powerful.
I mean, this could have just been like the standard demon voice of like, oh, evil, oh. This is the standard demon voice plus 10 levels of extra bullshit on top, and I love it. Like, that didn't need to be like that. That could have just been, "Rah, I will eat you." But instead, there's just like so much extra something packed in there. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Love it. Big fan. Big fan. All right. Let's see what we have. Oh, that is an idol. Oh, that's all the way over there as well. Grants +1 power to enemies. So, we have Purify Shrine Curses, Destroy Idols. Hello. A depleted ward. What the fuck? Takes half damage from dark damage abilities, Reposter, Leader. Is there anything else that's like super worthwhile? We have 1,000 gold. Please, I need money. 1,500 gold. Yes. A flame essence. I'll take essences. These are all just +1 power to enemies, so we need to break them. I think this is a global effect then, right? Yeah, that seems to be a global effect. We can split party. We can split party. I know that if they didn't have money anymore for the partner convos. The range is actually going to check the cast after to see who else that actor voices, and you will shit your pants. The problem with checking the cast is that it would tell me other character names that I haven't met yet, so I can't do that. I like to like shut everything out about a game that I know I'm doing a full playthrough of. I don't want to know any characters. I don't want to know anything. Oh, once you beat it. Okay. No, that is a fair request. In that case, I will tell you, I will probably have forgotten to do that by now because I'm stupid. By then. Crazy. Is that voice actor playing a character that we've already met? Or is it a character that we haven't met yet? That'd be double attacked annoying. So we need to trifurcate the party, right? Character you haven't met. Okay, in that case, I'm not going to ask. In that case, I shan't ask. I would like another tank. Kamari, come back to me. I miss you. This will be fine. This will be Fort. Honestly, what it's looking like is Valeria up. Valeria speed herself. Everyone else here. Do I need everyone else there? No, I don't. These are all red range 1, which means we need one person there. But you cannot keep yourself alive like that. We could Saxon over here and then have Saxon reconvene with the party here. The Purify will likely be Cassandra. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. A couple, actually? Ooh. Some people just have crazy range. Like, I kind of have one voice. And then, like, some more crazy, weird outliers that I don't really... Like, I don't really do VA stuff, right? Because... too German of an accent. I do one thing only. I just do reading. I also don't have the voice control, obviously. But some people have crazy ranges. Like, insane levels of... like, completely different people, right? A Relic Rune and an Onyx. Both of these are fine. Take it or leave it, right? Oh, thank you. That is really kind of you to say. I've always said I'm like a third monitor kind of streamer, right? Like, that's really what it is. Thank you. Means a lot.
Time.
Really does. We have to get the wolf out, right? These are both magical. Actually, everything here is magical. As long as the wolf dies...
Right.
I don't have to worry about Ish. That's exactsies.
Flee or die.
Never mind, then she crit. 88! It's at this point that I would like to remind everyone that she heals for 50% of that. We can heal from 1 back to full with the 1 attack. Oh, that's just beautiful. That is just downright gorgeous. Get the Reaving going.
Be gone.
The Reeve doth not do the kill right now, but that's okay. I don't care for these two. Go there. Let me double check these real quick. We've got 14% hit chance, 18%, 18%. Okay.
Who, me? Hold still for a moment.
Lead feet. And then we ignore this.
Happily.
No, that's fine. I was tempted. I was tempted to like move Gwyn over there. Just like shunt her forward, but the mage delivery system can be offline for a bit. You're all magical, right? Except for this bear. You are all magical. You're not too magical. These are magic levels that are fine. Let's go key up. And then that does kill. We don't really have the dodge on Saxon. I don't know. I was more confident about that side until we actually pressed the start button. And now I'm less confident about that side. You are... What's your true speed? 13? That's doubling Benji. And this is 28 minus 6. Are you both like same statted? You're both roughly same statted where it matters. So we've got 56 minus 24. That says we live. But we could just... I really want to break this. Shit. So one play is Whirlpool this. No, that doesn't do anything either. I don't want to delay by a turn over here. The real play is we delay by a turn. We're fine. Right?
Orders.
We don't do that. We send Benji in. If any of these crit for any reason, he dies. And I'd much rather have them crash into Saxon. That's also only 8 fort. Never mind. I'd much rather not have that happen at all. 102 accuracy, 37 dodge. Ugh. No, this is icky no matter what we do. But this bear over here... Let me remove that bear real quick. I wish... There we go. No, both of them can get to us. Oh, I'm about to do this. This is 4 more forts, so now we're at 10 fort. That makes living this a lot easier, and it prevents the bear from getting to Cassandra. Depending on what acts first, I reckon this is passable terrain. I think the sequencing works out. But... Don't quote me on that. Give me one of them critties, please. No critty at 55. This gunks up the entire board over there. One thing we do not have that we could have is AoE. We have Saxon. I do not have a... What's it? Warlock? I would like one. We need to... Here we go. Anyway. Here's Gwyn. Yeah, Gwyn is soaking a lot of experience, which is about to become a problem, but isn't a problem yet. Over here... What's it to 1? We're likely just going to hold that side anyway, no matter what happens here. 33% hit because of exhaustion. I do not like exhaustion, but the reason I don't like it is exactly because it prevents me from doing my dumb shit that I would normally pull otherwise. Like, the exhaustion mechanic is here to prevent massive dodge tanking like this, right? It's an interesting take. It's an interesting approach to how can we prevent a unit tanking 5 units and then killing them and then, like, off-turning everything. Do not massively enjoy it, I'll say. But I do recognize why. It just means we need more dodge.
y'all see that?
There also goes into Saxon. Okay.
One parcel, huh?
That's the next unit that needs to take less kills.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I'll
go
protect
touch.
you.
That was a stun. So, one thing we
On the
get
path.
to try
On
now
the path.
is, first of all, we eat you. Give me my money! Oh, thank you. Very kind.
Stay together.
We do not make it to the idol. We could make it to the idol right now. And I think we should.
We need
Do
to
we get to
move.
reeve for enough damage? We reeve for 2. We can't be there if we do it, though.
Be gone.
We reeve like this. We phase
Don't
over
overdo it.
here. That puts us still in range to kill this tree. Which we could off-turn this tree. We could off-turn this, but I'd much rather just be rid of it.
Right.
And then, 20 power, 12 power, 12
Right.
power. 19, 11, 11. This is a map-wide effect. So it is what I was afraid of.
Special delivery.
And that is really scary. Also, everyone has all of the debuffs all of the time now. Hi.
What a day for a fight.
Nifty. The light rune
Me. And
is
cute as
so-
a button to boot.
nifty. The light rune is my favorite monstrosity so far. I do like it a lot. Reardon is up. We can get some Reardon experience. Just deep song great bow of purity.
Nothing's stopping me now.
I'm missing a dex
Hey,
level there.
Finders keepers, right?
But other than that, hard to argue with it. Level up. Hard to argue with it. My hope is that the wolves are going into Reardon now instead of into Valeria. They are. Beautiful. Donk. That's just the experience that we want, right? Yup. Yup. Ideally, what we want to try for is getting people to 10 off of this map. Everyone, really. That's gonna be a bit hard. Let's see what we have for, like, ranges over here. That's okay. The one that obviously needs, like, the most work is Cassandra here. She needs, like, the most amount of care when it comes to that. Benji, we've not really committed to most attacks. I want to use him like I use the other tanks.
The best?
That's it. Holy shit.
Bestest.
The bestest!
I can do
Benji!
this.
I love this, man. Well done. Well bloody done
see it done.
indeed. What do we have here in terms of scariness factor? There's really only
They're
one
mine.
scariness factor.
Let's move, people.
I'm here, don't worry.
Wait, we could have teleported her up there. I just realized this is a valid floor tile, dude. Question mark? We can bait a couple of the trees in. I think I wanna. And then him buffing his speed does nothing, right? We're golden on this side. We might not be. No, we're fine on this side. What do I do with Val? I'm gonna send Val over there. Right side is also fine. Actually, no. Val needs to go right flank. Shit. We could just send Reardon, right? Thank you, debuffs. Oh, that's our debuffs. Never mind.
Who, me?
Our debuffs, comrade. I kind of wanted to not crit here. Well, never mind. Never mind. That is on me. Let's begin with a Moonlight. It gives us some level of block. I really like Geomancer as a class, dude. I really like Geo.
Try and stop me.
Bring me some blades.
You need me? I'm here, don't worry.
Go. We need Reeve mana, and we need mana on Alden, honestly. I can't engage with that. That's too much punchback. Pass. Purify. Would have probably been better to do this on Saxon and then just cleanse that off, but I did not think, because I do not think.
Let me handle this.
I also have the upgrade to charged key that makes it... No, we don't. That makes it cleanse debuffs, and we didn't take that. I would love to commit Benji into these things, but he's just going to get moitered. What if we lightly commit, like very lightly commit Benji to these things? There, that's how we try to do it. Yeah, that's the scary part. We took the lead there. That's the one I wanted him to take. Instead, we're just drop-kicking bears today. Monk is a hell of a class. Monk does for me what Gale did in the previous game. I don't want to say Saxon is Bianca, but can we get Bianca back? I miss her a lot. Oh, we added. Can we also get Brooke back for no reason? Can we get Shia back for no reason?
Yes.
Oh my God, what the hell? What are these level ups today? The game's absolutely bloody spoiling me. Well, that's a healing wipe and a half. Zero. Immediately refresh the stacks. Light block. We need to, I was about to say, we need to crit this one or we don't kill it. We could also double crit it.
It had to be done.
It had to be this way. She's just gonna clear the entire area, isn't she? She's just gonna clear the entire area, yeah. Then we won't have anything to heal off of left. Great. Really great. You do you, Gwyn. You do you. Yeah, look at that. Look at the hit chances now. Woo!
Let's put it to good use.
The debuffs on that woman. We're just debuffs. Oh, there's level 11.
I'll need all the strength I can get.
This is hella good. I don't much care about mastery on her, but it's obviously fine to have. I didn't account for most of that going this way.
I'll do it.
But fair enough. Hold up there. Beta Bear. Welcome to Beta Bear Workshop.
If I have to.
How do I want to line this up? Command Wolf is 1-2 now as well. Command Wolf does not kill. Because we are still poisoned. We are still poisoned. In reality, we don't need Command Wolf to kill, right? What I need is to line these up conveniently. Which we can't. I mean, okay, fine. We don't need to line them up conveniently. I would just like to. Oh, we can't point this up. Never mind. I thought we could maybe like healing wave over this bush. We cannot do that. All right. I don't know whether this is an attack we live. It is. It is an attack we live. Do we always live this? It has 0 crit. We always live this. Uh-huh. New Udra Takoyaki? Yo, let's go. Oh, I haven't had Takoyaki in so long. In so long. I should get one of those Takoyaki machines, chat. I should really get one of those. This is a very clear Riordan attack.
It's time.
Break. That is 3 out of 4 idols. Did I miss one? No, it's coming up. The map is just 1 tile too wide. Just 1 tile too wide. Incoming. Oh, for 10. That's okay. Did he just double? What? How did that happen? Oh no, we shoot twice for 60% damage. We've got the shoot twice thing. I already forgot about that. Whoop. I wonder, does it split all of your attacks? So if you follow up attack, does it split it into multiple afterwards? What he said. We can't just do that. Whoop. Splish splash. That is all of the debuffs, by the way. Speaking of all the debuffs, do we have a purifier over here? Moonlight does purify.
Happily. They're mine.
That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Let's purify here. We can get more life blocking going. And then like this is the next purification we go for.
Be decisive.
Monkey? Maybe? Monkey, yes. Monkey! Wonderful.
The wield strengthens me, even now.
Really, so if we were to hyper optimize, I would get as many kills as I can on her, right? That's like the way to like optimize around this. This is just a floor tile. But that is a level of play that I don't really want to attempt at the moment. Give me some fleet feet. The feats.
Let's get it
and
done.
Then range for Ki Blast, by the way. Super normal. Super normal ability. So normal. Not extra at all. We're just gonna debuff everyone to hell. And also take a significant chunk of flesh out of them. Hurrah! Nom nom nom. Benji! 29 is a hell of a hit, right? Yep. Cozy. All right. Let's go break. That's it. All the secondaries. Otherwise, Benji not taking more damage from the treants there. His fortitude should be near 0. It's 6 plus 4. Now it's 7 plus 4. Yeah, that's all. He's standing in terrain for it. Which is making a difference. Not the difference it should be making, but it's making one. Mount Wolf?
Sick him.
That's kind of why I was afraid to commit him on the map so far. Because there is a lot of magical bullshit on here, right?
Nothing's stopping me now.
Wow. The defense levels. Tamer really wants to be...
Put me in, coach.
Like a little defensive class, eh?
Time for a Benji beatdown.
Yeah! Oh, of course. Of course you can. Zoop. We might have bumped them up on accident. We looked at all the settings and I didn't touch anything. Like, I didn't touch any of the aptitude settings. That's the thing. Is there a way to, like, mess with this post-launch? Oops. Was that long enough? Like, there was nothing touched there whatsoever.
I'll do it.
We even have it on the VOD, right?
Keep it up.
Not often. I'm wondering if maybe it got clicked while exiting the menu or something. I kind of want to look at the VOD now to check.
You make it look easy.
There's no way to get above 100% there. Or HP and might? Might be worth a look because if that's bugged, that is a huge deal I need to get fixed. Is there something I can send you that would help you find that out? Is there like a file I can copy and send you about this? Because if that's fucked up and everyone's like 500% like dumber than they should be, then honestly, that's a reset for me. See if I can dig around and see. I will do that right now. Would you mind DMing me like a contact method? Would that be okay? If you send me a Twitch DM? I'll send this right now. Discord DM? Oh yeah, sure. Am I on the Discord somewhere? I'm really bad at being in Discords that I should be in. I'm really bad at being in Discords I should be on. Up. Send. Breaking games again? No, not as far as I'm aware. Okay, now we figure out where the save files are stored. Now we figure out where the save files are stored. Hold up. Is this a Steam question? Probably, right? I mean, we did the settings on... This is what annoys me. Like, we did the settings on stream, right? Oh, I'm about to go into fucking diagnostics mode. That's what I want to do right now. Is it in here? Would you mind also telling me where the save files are stored? There we go. Hold up. The notorious file, of course. The one that I always need to find. La la la. 1 second, chat. This matters. This matters to me because I would like this to be sorted. Where? Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to find things right now. Come on. Perfect level, but she hasn't. She hasn't. I mean, you can see the aptitudes on her, right? Oop. There. Are we steamrolling the Deity enemies? I mean, I've been wondering this since level 3. Yeah, that's the thing. The weird. I'm fucking bringing out the VOD in a second. Like, I want to go through the VOD and see whether there's something in the VOD where it goes like, hey, this is where we fucked up. That's what I would love to know. Maybe that's visible there somewhere. You know what? I might do that. I'm still trying to find the file, by the way. It's being very, very fast searching. Give me a second. In the meantime, I can dig this out right now. Hold up, let me dig this out right now. Know if it's something I need to fix. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like 1,000%. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for me, this is almost entirely a reset reason. It's what this is. If this is fucked, I'm resetting the goddamn run. That's what I'm doing. Will I feel annoyed about that? Yes. However, some things can't be changed. Additional empowered enemies. I hear my own voice. I don't want to do that. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go here real quick. The question is how. Yeah, that is absolutely a question. That is absolutely a question. So, sorry, I'm trying to manage like multiple windows real quick. We might have to watch like a VOD of mine for a minute. And I'm so sorry I'm about to have to do that to you. I'm so sorry we're about to do this. So let me, I found this spot. So, come on, there we are. Care reacts to Care stream, yeah. And he doesn't want to. I will have to listen to my own voice for a second. I don't want to do that. So, this. So this is me on stream setting this up, right? Here we go. I'm just gonna shut up for a bit. Enemy spawns. So we're going to be playing on Deity. However, I hate my sound quality. This game has an extensive amount of campaign modifiers. And brethren. Hello, brethren. Hey, cool, brethren. Hope you're doing well. So let's go through these. Recruit randomization. We're not going to be randomizing recruits on our first game. I want to know the people that we meet. Enemy aptitudes. Adjust the rate at which enemy stats increase as they level. We'll keep that. We'll not mess with these for the first play experience, right? The baseline stats of enemies at starter level, that's fine. Player aptitudes, we're not going to mess with our stats either. Then we have experience gain. Okay, I scrolled past it. You can gain more gold. Random enemy classes. Randomizes enemy classes for the campaign. Cool. Oops, all empowerments. Gives all unempowered enemies a random empowerment. Uh-huh. So, If you're wondering what an empowerment is, do you know when in games like famously in hack and slash games like Diablo, for example, you have like your yellow named idiots with their like weird arcane enchantments, or their like little on-death explosion that catches you off guard, and now suddenly your hardcore character is a thing.
Which needs a fast forward button.
And like 2 weeks of work are down the drain. And
do we have a fast forward button?
Why you ever stopped drinking and started playing? Empowerments are
we do.
Thingies attached to enemies that say very specific. Don't be concerned about me. That's what empowerments are. Empowerments are randomized thingies attached to enemies that say, hey, this enemy does something. What that something is very diverse. This will alter your game drastically, I know.
There.
You will also see that additional empowered enemies and additional empowered enemies on demonic, well, that one you don't see because my stupid face is in the way. Here, you have this one for free.
So we didn't touch shit.
Difficulty modifier. We're just gonna play with all of them.
I didn't. Yeah.
Listen, I'm shying away from this unit death causes game over thing because I don't think that's gonna be like super interesting for streaming.
Maybe the streamer goes back into the setting and like sneaks it.
Stats because I don't know what a healthy stat level would be, but I can deal with everyone being randomly empowered. Also, Camille, how you doing?
There was a cam there.
How are you doing today? Hello, hello, and good afternoon. So, Deity it is. Yeah.
No.
We have two further difficulties removed of turn on Aesop.
There. Blah 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 blah.
Like Owens and I have never.
And you said this 2 times. You said
this whole global defense bullshit. This is something that Phoenix Point tried to emulate, and while Phoenix Point has many things that made it not a great game, this is probably the thing that killed Phoenix Point for me. The need to manage multiple squads at all times.
We'll just do 2 times speed.
At all times just wasn't fun.
Stop the count. Stop the count. What did I do?
Wow! The shade, Marksman. You're not wrong.
Did you find it? What happened?
He's right. I do lie about my stream schedule. No, my stream schedule a lot. I also lie about my sleep schedule a lot, mostly to myself. Oh, I'm going to bed early today. Why is the sun coming up? This was really bad during Wilds, by the way. Holy shit.
Yeah, like that's it, right? Like so.
That is glad that we're done with Wilds content. Go on.
Like, yeah, I'm just. Let's just go through this real quick. I just want to make sure that I don't go back. Like I don't remember. We don't go back. We leave it at that, and that is it. Okay. So now the next thing we need is now the save file is more important because now we need the save file to know what the fuck is going on, right? It isn't something where I randomly misclicked. Why is it not finding the fucking app data folder? What is the app data folder normally contained in? Why is it not doing it? I don't remember what this is. Did you know that I'm barely intelligent enough to turn on a PC? Are you aware of this? What is it normally in? Just on main drive? Where are you? Why can I not find it? I've fucked with this a lot before, but where is it? 1 second. I might be just stupid right now. Hold up. Isn't it normally under... Oh, no, wait. I see. Is it normally under... It's a thingy under... Yeah, there it is. It's under users. Never mind. Problem solved. 1 second. You say it's there. Then we do a scroll. We do a scroll there. And then the whole .ini. So these are both this. I'm just going to send you both. They're both the same save, just like one of them is a safety save. There we go. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. You found it? Fuck. Please tell me what it is. If you are so inclined, would you tell me what it is, what causes this? Because I'm currently upset about myself. There is no way to retroactively fix this, right? Is there? Hmm. What do we do, chat? What do we do with this? Because like I don't want to continue that if we're like completely fucking out of it, right? Still figuring out exactly what is going on with it, but basically it's modifying more settings than the one you click, I think. Oh. The empowerment? Oh. Oh, I see. You press the aptitudes to normal if you want. Would you? I know that's effort, but like, would you mind? I would appreciate that a lot. The other option that I have right now is I restart the playthrough, like from like level 1. That's the other option right now. I will if I have to. It's like I will if I have to. But if that is an option that doesn't take too much bloody effort, I'm wary of asking this, obviously, right? Well, the long fight is also fucked then. Like, do you have the same problem? Like, Matu, what's your like you used oh, hold up. Let me get my sound back. That's not the right sound. That's face tracker. It's a different problem. There we go. It's a weirdly specific interaction. Why does this always happen? Why do these weirdly specific game-breaking as in quote-unquote, right? Like, obviously, this is just a power scaling issue. These weirdly specific game-breaking bugs always happen. Like, why do they always happen here? We have a fucking knack for finding something that all of a sudden does make the game not work as intended, randomly without wanting to. See something above 100 that isn't HP, then it is bugged. Oh, the might? You mean the might bug? Ah, I see how we can read that now. Okay. So how bad is that? How bad is that across the board? Like how many percentages?
Moving it.
Because it must be a lot then, right? Like obviously it's not just the portion above 100%. I reckon it's like plus what, like 20% more, 30% more stats or something like that? That would be silly, right? Almost double? What? Holy shit! Yeah, no, that is a level where, like, I was contemplating, hey, if it's like 10-20% or something, then fuck it. We'll deal with it. It's gonna skew the playthrough, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, that is not, no, I'm not dealing with that. That is, no. That is a level that is. Do I enjoy the occasional power trip of just walking through things and like making them explode? Abso-fucking-lutely, right? Absolutely. But when I play these things on stream, like for other people, with other people, I also want the level of challenge that the game gives to be accurately represented. Because at the end of the day, going like, hey, I beat this even though this is hard, is way fucking cooler than, hey, I walked through this, right? No. Like, no. There's like no level of apology necessary there. There's no level of apology necessary there. Shit like this, bugs like this, just creep in. No build survives first contact with the enemy, right? Like I'm glad I contributed to something. I'm glad this is something that is that contributes to like not making other people like worry what the hell's going on with it or why their thing is so much easier. At the end of the day, when we do new releases, or much worse if we do like early access stuff, which this isn't, obviously. DD2 is not an early access game. I'm used to encountering like weird shit that's suddenly no worky, right? So I'm a bit hardened against it. I'm just trying to plan out what to do now with it. Or let new release survives first contact with care. That's also not entirely unreasonable. Remember Gears Tactics? I remember Gears Tactics. Remember Rogue Trader? I have no idea why the lovely people over at Owlcat still talk to me after what we did to Rogue Trader like day one. It's not an obvious bug if people didn't instantly find it on the demo. I mean, it's not an obvious bug at all because it's like stat fuckery, right? If it's like behind the hood, people are just like, I wouldn't have thought about this. I thought, okay, we got really lucky on some level ups. Like we're just coasting through. This is chill. And now we're just like coasting on what we gained there. That's what I thought was happening, right? And something happened with Other Side too. Many things happened with Other Side, yes. Other Side, we found a game-breaking bug on the final boss. As in, like, game-breaking thing. And that was after the game went live. We found a game-breaking bug on the second boss. And we looped the game. That is not something that we found. That is something that the alpha testers found, but wasn't public knowledge. We just rediscovered it publicly, which was hilarious. And campaign customers are less tested than the regular game for the most part as well. I mean, that makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense. One thing that I've talked about before. Sorry, we're doing like a bit of a talking segment as filler right now. Something I've talked about before is that when you publish a game, and one of the big features that you advertise is replayability with a randomizer like this. There's absolutely an audience for that. The existence of Fire Emblem randomizers like nails this down. Look at what happened with Monster Sanctuary, for example, and the randomizer for it, right? I asked Ebba to make a randomizer for it, and then way later the game got one. Hella cool. And Ebba is a genius when it comes to programming. She's wonderful. Randomizers matter. Replayability matters. It's a major selling point. However, I would still wager, and I don't have the data for it. This is based on feeling alone. Correct me if I'm wrong. That the majority of the people that buy your game will play through it once, at most once. The people that like either buy it and then never play it, buy it, play a bit of it, or buy it and finish it once are the majority, the bulk of the people that are going to interact with your video game post-purchase. So it makes sense, at least to me logically, that a large chunk of your resources should be invested onto that specifically. So the replayability features that you know are going to like hopefully keep your game in people's minds for longer, keep your game getting played longer, keep offering more value to players that pick it up, are a huge thing, but they do bring in less like point of sales than everything else. Therefore, you naturally allocate less resources to making these foolproof. It's just industry, right? Our genre has a higher multiplayer rate than most, but an overwhelming majority either don't finish or only play once. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm the same, right? Like, I've been like a turn-based tactics nerd for fucking 25 years. More than 25 years now, right? And I am still, when it comes to individual franchises and individual games, I'm still just a tourist. Like, I play through a game once. Streamer curse, I don't finish the game sometimes. That happens a lot. But, like, I play through a game at most once. And then, if it comes back into memory, like, a year later, I'll go, oh shit, I really want to play that again. And then we play World of Final Fantasy for the 5th time, right? But even though this is like my niche little genre, this is like where I'm at home, like when it comes to individual titles, total tourist. Oh, freaking dumb of me to have that one left. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like you know more about this than I do, but this, for a layman like me, this looks like a bug that's not obvious to find.
when you're not looking at the engine running intently, right? This does not look like an obvious, hey, it's this. It'll be fixed in 1.04 in like an hour-ish tops. Wow, okay, that's really fast. Then, let's do this, chat. Shall we... Will that fix retroactively fix it for me too? Or does that fix it on like new playthrough level? That's actually the big question. This kind of determines whether I finish the map or whether we call it for today and like do a long stream tomorrow. Probably like this is meant to put any pressure on you to answer that question. How horrible. No, that's not what I mean. That wasn't intended. Just trying to get like a hang of planning at the moment. Or Grandia 2 again. I mean, I play Grandia 2 once a year, right? As you clicked oops all empowerments, your click lingered as you moved the mouse slightly off of it and the controller that just the slider wasn't double checking that nothing's. No. No, that's insane. You know what? I am glad that I also then looked through the VOD, because otherwise that could have also just been, yeah, like you scroll down, you scroll back up, you change the slider, right? Okay, okay. I'm glad that's fixed. That is cool though. That is cool. Nice fix. Nice fix. Okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, ducklings. Here's the plan. We're coming up on like our normal end time anyway. I was going to do a longer session today because I wanted to get like a couple of missions in, but the current game state that we're in obviously is like not a game state that I want to play the game in. Because it misrepresents what the game's supposed to be. That's okay. I am not even close to mad about this. Depending on how the fix shakes out, we are either going to completely restart. I'm not gonna say I'm happy to restart, but I will restart without grumbling about it. I want to see where the narrative goes. I like the characters. I like the gameplay quite a lot. I'm not going to be too broken up over restarting. That might mean that we are probably restarting on stream, and then I might be skipping through like all of the cutscenes we've already had, or I'm doing that off stream. I'll let you know about that before tomorrow's stream. But what I can tell you is that once everything's fixed and once we're back to where we should be, we're going to come back to Dark Deity 2 tomorrow. We're definitely going to come back to it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. And then tomorrow, we're going to get our face kicked in. Before I leave you for today, I think one thing that's important to say is that we have... How do I put this? I need to phrase this in a way that doesn't make me sound like I'm trying to suck someone's dick, right? If there's one thing that I admire about indie video gaming, it's that more frequently than not, you encounter developers that deeply give a shit about the game and the product they're putting out, and that are willing to spot fix shit like this. That see something and don't just go, oh, I'll put it on my docket, on my backlog for when I'm back in work mode next week. The shit matters, right? This matters. It doesn't just matter because it's obviously helping the game be more playable and be more consistent. It matters because the craftsmanship behind video games should matter. Because the person making something, their commitment to making the thing should matter. And it changes a whole lot about my perception as well, when I look at a game where you... Like, the minimum threshold is obviously, like, not, we have a developer in chat that's active in chat. Like, I know that's, like, unreasonable to expect of people, and an unreasonable standard to set, right? But it changes my perspective a lot when you are in a game like this, where you run into a problem, and you know that that problem will get taken care of. This is one of the reasons why Owlcat gets away with releasing broken video games every 2 seconds, right? Because the player base for them knows they'll fix it. They'll get around to it. And in an industry where that is largely ruled by apathy towards these things and by like shitty consumer practices or anti-consumer practices, by like broken shit that never gets fixed, that treatment of a title and of like that level of care for it is really fucking nice to see. It is really, really nice to see. You save so many people. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I get to yell. I get to yell about demonic contracts, about like disappearing stat screen level ups, and this is the trade. I phrase inquiries as mean as possible, and the trade-off is, if stuff like this happens, I'm more than fucking happy to help. I'm absolutely more than fucking happy to help with this. All right, everyone. Why fix it when you could sell me a direwolf mount for another 40? Metaphorically or physically, because you see the game more than your wife. My wife currently lives in the US. So, yeah, I do. Way to add salt to the wound. It's not something that upsets me on a regular basis. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I miss her. Anyway. Besides all of this. Ducklings. Ducklings, ducklings, ducklings. We are going to leave it here for today. We're at end time anyway. Not much was lost in terms of stream value. I mean, you're watching my stream. I don't know how to help you. But we're going to be back tomorrow. Expect us to either be on a new save file, or on a modified save file, or on a burning save file, or on... I don't know. But I can guarantee you... It's Thursday today, right? Yes, it's Thursday. So I can guarantee you that tomorrow we will be back with Dark Deity 2. I broke another game. Fine. Fine, I accept that. Alright, where am I throwing y'all? Where am I taking you all? You can be trusted, right, chat? You can be trusted? Yeah, you can be trusted. Yeah, this... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Chat. Whoop. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. So, everyone, thank you for being here today. Thank you for sitting through me just narrating things and stalling for almost an hour now. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate you spending your time with me here. It means the world to me. I truly, truly believe that. I'm gonna throw you a cherry. Cherry's cool. Trust me. Here's your rate message, everyone. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. CET, more Dark Deity 2. And Saturday, VTuber board game night with people way cooler than me. VTubers and board games. KDM. Until then, everyone, have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Goodbye.